Listen, everyone, before the show gets started, I want to first let you know that you can always support the show via Cash App, Zelle, PayPal. All financial contributions are greatly appreciated, and we really do thank you so much. And let's enjoy.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Hope all is well with you. Listen, make sure you hit that notification thing down there. And also, hit that bell, okay? Hit that bell so that you're never left out, you're never confused, you're never wondering as to what I posted, was I on, or are you guys lost, or, what is King really doing, okay? Just make sure I hit that notification. And make sure you subscribe. I love you guys. Talk to you later.
3, 2, 1, go!
What's up, everybody? Hope all is well. Listen, it is Friday. Oh, yes. Baby, it's Friday. Y'all come on in. Come on in. Come on in. It's Friday with all of us, kings in the court and the peoples and things. Come on in. Listen, make sure you share, like, and subscribe. Baby, we come to have a great time on today. No negativity, good vibes over here. It's going to be a great night. Did you get your drink? I got a little Casamigo in here, a little Red Bull. It's going to be a good night then. Listen, make sure you like the video, share the video. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to After Party, and also make sure you subscribe to the main channel, okay? It's a good night. And also, listen, you got some comments? Put them in the chat. If you act up in the chat, we'll kick your ass out of the chat. Period. All right? Listen. All right, now let's applaud as we get up out of here. Let's go. Come on, Chairman. Come on, Chairman. Come on. All right, listen, we're going to run this little commercial real quick, and then we'll be right back with everybody else. See you in a minute.
Pinellas County has one of the highest rates of new HIV infections in the country. Ending the HIV epidemic starts with a conversation, real talk about sexual health, even if it's a little uncomfortable. Let's normalize that discussion. Together, we can decrease the number of new HIV infections to less than 3,000 a year by 2030. Ending the HIV epidemic starts with a conversation, and that starts with you. Get the facts at pinellas.floridahealth.gov.
What is up, everybody? Hey.
Hi.
Christian, your mic off.
I know. Hello. What's going on, guys?
Nothing. It is a great night. It is Friday. We've had a long week, a very interesting week, but it's a good week. All right. How's everybody kind of moving? I'm feeling my drink. So
good. And can I say, I love all of y'all. It's so great to be amongst the company of you all. And it's going to be a good night.
I'm going to tell you right now, is this going to be a thing with your background?
Well, you know, it's all according to my mood. You know, some people, you know.
Hey, man, I look, bro. I'm too high for this shit. Start no shit tonight.
Okay. London, you have to step out a little bit early tonight. We got that. We understand. I just, I'd let everybody know. Ashley is here. Kirsten is here. London, Darius. We have a few more people that are on their way. If y'all are waiting for the hot stuff, baby, y'all just get your drink ready. Okay. If you got Casamigo, get you pour you a whole glass of Casamigo. Don't put nothing in there because we're gonna be good and lit tonight. Bishop is gonna get his baby after this shit because we gotta watch 30 minutes of this bullshit. 30 minutes.
No, are you really gonna watch the 30 minutes?
Oh, bitch. When I tell you. Oh no, listen, we're gonna give commentary as the video is going because motherfucker, I wanted to be there. I really wanted to be there.
I watched it. It was
Hey brother, Nancy says she can't see who's in the room in the comments. I don't know, Nancy, are you subscribed? Or have you hit live chat? Maybe you need to go out and come back in.
Nancy, if anything, we're on YouTube as well. The link is right up there. It's also on the Facebook page. So just in case you miss it, click there. And then other than that, just go right on over, come on right over to YouTube. We're on After Party, King Jive Show After Party, which probably is going to be changing. I'm changing the name to Official King Jives 3. But just going over there and if you can't see, because a lot of us are over here on the After Party page.
You got 3.
Huh?
Right.
You got
3 pages.
Baby, I got so many pages around here. Shakila.
wait, but the trip. But
Hey y'all.
you got 3 pages. You got 3, so that's me. Like you got over 100,000 subscribers between all 3, right?
Oh, baby, I've been had over 100,000 subscribers.
Oh, okay.
Praise God.
Um,
Joe, appreciate you pointing it out, though. I work at
yeah.
organically, right? Okay.
Wow. Oh my God. So it's like, man.
Love you know I love you.
I love you, bitch. You know I'm with the shit.
So y'all listen, this is our special guest tonight. Pam is not a guest, but that's our sister, right? She gonna be here tonight. Why the fuck do I hear echo? Musicians and sound people, I need y'all to get my shit together, okay? We gonna have the earpieces real soon. All right. Shakila, this is our new sister, okay? She's just with us tonight. She with us tonight. She may be a reoccurring guest, but she gonna be with us tonight because we dealing with Dickhead, Bishop Dickhead, okay? Scam fraud man.
Scam a lot.
Yeah.
Hold on about Bishop Dickhead and scam. Miss Keisha, do you work for the feds?
Oh my God, dude.
You know, I have to ask everybody that.
Do who work for the feds?
You.
Oh, you can Google me, baby. I've been in the feds.
Oh, that answers that.
What's up? What up?
She said, "What's up? What's up? What's up?
I mean,
What's up?"
I like her already.
I did a bid because I didn't snitch on my husband. One big. I ain't no snitch.
Do it.
That'll do it.
You do not have to worry about me.
On my back. I'm like that, baby.
I did a bid.
That's right.
But listen, I ain't trying to play tough because, like I said, you know, my testimony is that's the first time I felt God's presence. So,
okay.
All
right.
Jail cell.
Shakila.
Good evening.
All right, Jazz, let me make this little introduction real quick. We're trying to just get this out the way now. This our new sister, this Shakila.
Hey.
Shakila, this is Jazz.
Hi, Jazz.
Let's just go around the room one time. Shakila, this is Tony at the top. He ain't worried about what position he in. Nobody is. That's Tony.
Okay, I like that. Hey,
that's
Tony.
Ashley, right beside him. That's Darius right under him. That's London right next to you. And that's Lady Jazz right up on. That's my internet wife right here. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Hey, internet wife. How you doing?
Yes.
What?
London, don't get mad.
Shut up, London. Just shut the fuck up. Just come on now. We rolling.
That was
what happened, London, man?
Hey, Chinky.
Just
hey, brother.
I'm his wife.
Oh, you what?
The first one?
I'm the first one.
You the first?
Baby, let me tell you something, London. Look.
First and the last.
Oh, I know that's right. I ain't mad at you. Listen, I ain't trying to marry him. He deserves his dick sucked, but that's it.
Hey, Shakila, because after
a woman has my own heart. There you go.
$1 Hyundai.
Because baby, after last night, I read though. Fuck out them people.
But I wish I had a wig on, but I ain't got none, so I ain't.
No. Blood, you know I don't have to do all that. I don't need no wig. I don't need
Brother,
nobody.
you want me to FedEx you some hair real quick?
Yeah, FedEx me some hair.
Oh my.
Hilarious. Well, talking about wigs, I put my $1,000 wig on, so
okay.
Yes.
A lot. So just so his wife could see what it looked like, she could get rid of that synthetic. I want her to come see me. Come see me, but when you see
so
me,
you didn't. So you didn't get your.
me.
So you didn't get your hair from the Dorinda Clark hairline.
This is custom, baby. This is
that ain't a wish
$1,000
piece. That's not a wish piece.
Okay?
That ain't a wish piece.
My Lord.
My wife are you?
Look, I'm sick of her. I'm just sick of her, child. I'm sick.
What you say, London?
Which wife is you? What number you is? Because we ain't never met you before.
You said what number wife am I?
Yeah, what number wife you is?
Now I like to be the side chick. We get nastier. I'm the side bitch.
Oh, well, damn.
I don't know about that side bitch, but I know this one gets rather nasty. That'll do it.
That'll do it, right?
Listen,
That'll do it.
A side bitch with A side bitch with no gag reflex trumps it all, baby.
Okay.
You can look me up
My
on
God.
Look, we
My
gonna
kind
get
of lady.
mad. They gonna be mad at us, y'all. Y'all better stop. Y'all get me in my Birkin. Y'all don't want me in my Birkin, baby.
Okay.
Get my
All right.
baggies.
All
I
right.
need this too.
Okay, so listen, y'all. Let's go ahead and get this thing cracking because the main course is that y'all know we got to get Bishop Dickhead, so we got to get him. So listen, this is the docket, y'all. There are some things that I cannot show on the show on the show because y'all know how my show how my platform is. These motherfuckers like to play fuck games with me, so we just talk about it. And if y'all seen the videos before, y'all go watch the videos. But some stuff I just cannot air on my platform because they like to flag. And so I don't know why they real sensitive with me. It just is what it is. So I just stay real light sometimes with it, depending upon what it is. All right. So like I told y'all, moderators, I don't know who need to be a moderator, who don't need to be a moderator, but please y'all handle the comment section over here on YouTube. Please, thank you kindly. Also, let me also say this. If you all are interested in any type of donation tonight, I just want to say thank you in advance, okay? Thank you all in advance. This ain't what we do, but if you guys do it, thank you in advance, okay? Praise the Lord. Amen. All right, monkeypox in the U.S.
Hold on.
Can You sure can.
Fuck them. All right, Nick, go ahead.
All right, monkeypox in the U.S.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Total confirmed monkeypox cases in the U.S. as of today is 5,189. In New York State, where Deacon Bishop Archchief Dickhead Whitehead, the New York State Health Department has officially declared that monkeypox outbreak as an imminent threat to the public health. New York has 1,345 cases. California has 799 cases. Florida has, right here where we at, 373 cases. Georgia, 351, Illinois 419, Tennessee has 26 cases, North Carolina has 53. The signs and symptoms include fever, headache, muscle aches and back aches, swollen lymph nodes, chills, exhaustion, respiratory symptoms, sore throat, nausea, congestion, and cough. I think I'm missing some stuff. Let me go. Hold on. Wait. Okay. Rash may be located near the genital, the coochie area, the testicles, the labia, the vaginas, and your booty hole. Okay. It's can also be on hands, feet, chest, face, and mouth. May look like pimples or blisters that could be painful or itchy. Symptoms usually start within 3 weeks of exposure. If someone has the flu-like symptoms, they will usually develop a rash 1 to 4 days later. There is a vaccine, though, but it is not being administered to the people currently diagnosed with monkeypox. The illness typically lasts for 2 to 4 weeks. Contact your healthcare provider or county healthcare department if you suspect that you have been exposed. All right, team. Oh, I feel this liquor kicking in.
So I felt that it was important that we talk about this because we're seeing more and more cases of monkeypox. And I do encourage you all to go to cdc.gov. They update the count by state daily on the cases. This is very personal. This is something that it is not a gay disease. I know that in the media, it is being portrayed that way.
Right.
That's in part because the majority of the cases have been men who have sex with men. And so that is why it is being portrayed that way. But you can catch monkeypox in many different ways outside of sex. And so we need to be careful because right now, once you are diagnosed, and I had someone very close to me that was diagnosed today. not physically close, not nobody I was touching. Yes, but that somebody close to my heart was diagnosed today. And
so it is. Oh God, I'm over this.
And I want to add, Jazz, and I'm gonna be quiet, that I got the monkeypox vaccine earlier this week. And now the vaccine is preventative, meaning that you don't have monkeypox. If you're talking about at-risk groups, right now they're saying if you are gay, same gender loving, lesbian, or if you have an if you have an immuno issue where you're immunocompromised, or if you just out here just slanging and jumping on and you with a lot of different people, then you are considered high risk.
Have you had any side effects from the vaccine?
I have not. And I got
anyone else having any?
Not yet. I got mine on Tuesday. The first dose is a 2-dose series. You get 1 dose and then you come back 4 weeks later and get the second dose. And today I got the meningococcal vaccine.
Can I ask where you are? Where are you?
I am in St. Petersburg, Florida, right across the bay from DeMario.
Do you know how many vaccinations they made available? Because according to the Department of Health in New York City, here, the New York State, we will receive 110,000 additional doses of the monkeypox vaccine from the federal government. However, they are a part of a 800,000 batch of doses, and they plan on only distributing around 10%, which is roughly 80,000 vaccinations, right? So I'm confused as to what the holdup is in getting the vaccinations.
The reason why is because there's not enough vaccine currently available. So what they're doing is
you better go in there and stir up some.
They put an order in to mass produce more vaccine, but the vaccine that they currently have is not enough to treat everybody. So what many places are doing is they're screening people. What I have kind of personally told people to kind of get around that is if you contact, like in a lot of states, they're being administered through your local county health departments. What I have told people is if you know you're in one of those high risk categories, if you call or walk in there, and I told some people don't even call, just walk in. Tell them, if you're in what is considered a high risk group, or if you feel that you have high risk behaviors, you indicate that. If you want to talk about possible exposure, I told somebody, I ain't even gonna create phone. I told somebody, I said, they actually tell them you was exposed in the last 2 days, because then they have to treat you.
Oh, that's good information.
Yeah. Well, to all my people who listening and watching in New York City, I need to let y'all know that 1,100 people has been diagnosed in New York City so far, and the majority, nearly all of them are adult men. I don't know how true that is, because they can put out whatever they want.
There have been some cases of children recently.
Yeah, I heard that too.
There have been cases of children.
God, see,
so it is not just a...
Wait a minute. So we just gonna act like COVID just left, like...
Honey, I'm telling you.
Mind you, I just beat COVID. I just beat COVID. My whole family just beat COVID last week. And that thing, child, that thing was taking my breath away. I couldn't believe it. But I thank God that I didn't get infected when it first came out, because I feel like now when people are getting it, it isn't as strong as it was when it first appeared. You know what I mean?
So in other words, to y'all freakers out there, close your legs to marry men.
I will say this, because I work sometime with Darius in the health department over in Pinellas, because they do a whole lot of involvement in the community, and not just with same gender loving people, but with everybody, everybody and your mom and them, And it's very important during this time or whatever, y'all just be careful, ask questions. Listen here, if you're horny, go get you some toys, okay? They're making yeah, make sure you wash.
I don't understand the toy thing. My fingers work miracles. So what's the point of wasting the money in the toy?
All right, miracles.
Everybody ain't got miracle things.
Everybody don't have the anointing.
Listen. Praise his name.
Hallelujah.
I feel like it is really important. Let me make sure nobody at the bottom. Okay. It is very important that we just like be informed of what's going on. And that's what we do. You know, this is just a once a week show, y'all. You know, we do what we got to do when we come on Fridays. It's nothing crazy. You know, when we get information, we do our best to share it with you all as much as possible. I know we like to kiki and kaka and all this other stuff like that, but this is serious information that we got to take and apply to our lives. And, you know, when we get some more information, we're going to tell y'all what the hell's going on. And on that note, Will Smith. All right. Praise God. I don't know why. Will Smith is.
Before you do that, I see a very important question that I think we do need to address. Mr. I. McDonald says you can touch a doorknob and catch it. So if a person has lesions or a rash or something on their skin, and let's say they touch that door, I'm not for sure if you can get it that way, but they are saying, you know, be careful of surfaces. So if you know, first of all, if you have a confirmed case, you need to be isolating, which means you really should not be going to work. You should not be going anywhere. You should isolate from other people. You should wipe down surfaces frequently, everything you touch. So be mindful of that too.
This is the thing that I'm saying, and the narrative that y'all talking about that they're putting out because it is same-sex gender loving. It's about to start a whole bunch of shit.
It is.
It's already starting.
It's like how you like that monkeypox shit don't have no respect of person. Like just
Very true.
Body contact.
That's all
they're gonna contract it. So it's like I'm offended.
Well, there's a video that just went viral. Sorry, not to cut you off, but there's a video that just went viral of a young lady who uploaded her experience with it, right? I don't know where she's located, but she said that she believed that she got it from dealing with money.
See what I'm saying?
Damn shame. It ain't shit about no sex.
I never believed it had anything to do with sex. I think that I don't know what the hell. Listen, first we had COVID.
How would it be able to deal with sex when it was discovered in 1958 after outbreaks occurred?
Listen, I'm a fuck. Okay, I'm gonna.
So how does it when it was discovered in 1958? It was they were not throwing out the sex thing. Okay.
Oh my God. So I think the thing to note here is that monkeypox is not considered a sexually transmitted disease.
Right.
Okay, because that's the way the narrative is almost being portrayed out there. But it is not a sexually transmitted disease, although it is possible because if you're having sex with somebody, you're pretty damn close.
Yeah. Contact
and you're talking about fluid contact. You have to also be careful about respiratory secretions, being in people's face, kissing, hugging, prolonged skin-to-skin contact. If you're sleeping in the bed with somebody on their sheets and they got monkeypox, guess what? People share skin. You don't see it, but we do.
Yeah.
Right.
So make sure you change them sheets, sis.
That's right.
Wash the mugs.
If you go back to what history says, if you think about what the Bible says and how there were like 7 plagues, this could be considered.
Talk about it.
If you watch it, you like biblical about it, then okay, I can understand why they're saying it's such and such. But to me, I feel like this. To me, we don't know everything about it, so you can't tell who gets it, where it comes from, and how we got it, and how it got over here. Besides, it came from Africa. Then you're saying that it's a gay disease or STD. Well, technically, it's really not even that because heterosexual people like to fuck too.
But brother, the reason why they are saying that is because the overwhelming amount of cases are same gender loving men. So when they look at the risk factors and who actually are the cases, that's why they're putting that narrative out. But as Jazz said earlier, anybody can contract monkeypox.
But in recent weeks, it has spread to dozens of countries and infected tens of thousands of people. Overwhelmingly, men who have sex with men.
Right, but I feel like
I'm like, who did they do a survey on this?
No,
they're going it off of the reportable cases. Once they have a confirmed case, that's a reportable case.
So are those cases all saying that they sleeping with the same sex?
Yes, when they looked at the risk factors, that's what the abundance of them. A lot of them too. I saw even here where we are. A lot of in Florida, a lot of them were an abundance of those were in South Florida, like Miami, Fort Lauderdale. Even some are further up. A lot of them like anonymous sex, bathhouses, campgrounds, is people. Meeting people off of dating apps.
The park.
Where the park. Yeah.
The guy that actually owns Grindr was saying that there has been a historically low people on his app lately. Everyone's so
because
scared.
they just said the department is encouraging eligible people who have met their partners through social media platforms such as Grindr or at large gatherings to get vaccinated. In New York City right now, the only people who could get the monkeypox vaccine is adult men who have sex with men and who have had multiple sexual partners in the last 14 days.
I'm gonna go up there and say I'm a hoe.
What they putting out, I don't like it. I don't
Yeah,
like
no, I get that. I don't like
that
that.
narrative is making me upset.
Look at the narrative. They're basing everything on of what the Bible says and to make things,
that's exactly what the fuck they do.
But
that's exactly what they do.
When reality sits in and you break the Bible down line by line, precept by precept, the plague was on everybody, not just gay people.
Right. Yeah.
Because HIV ain't only on the motherfucking damn LGBT. The heteros is getting it in too.
Because now they have a pill that makes them feel, and I don't want to offend anybody out there. I have family members who's living with HIV, so I know all too well what it does to people. But they make it to where they take their medicine and now they're undetectable.
That is true.
A lot of their minds is, I'm good. I'm undetectable, so I don't got to worry about it.
So when you say undetectable, because I really been wanting to know this answer. When you say you HIV positive and you undetectable, what does undetectable actually
mean? That when they run their blood,
they can't find
HIV no longer right.
No, well, we need to amend that. What it means specifically, if you take certain kinds of tests, you may not
pass it.
You may not get what we call a reactive, but it is possible. If you do a blood draw or certain kinds of labs, it's gonna always show up. But if I go in and I say I want to do, let's say if I go in and I say I want to do a 15-minute HIV rapid test, it may or may not show up,
right,
depending on how suppressed your immune system is.
Oh God, see.
But
but here's the reason why we encourage that, Jazz, because there is no cure. Now I know you hear a lot of conspiracy theories and rumors that there are cures. There is no cure that we know of that is FDA approved for HIV. So the closest cure that we know of at this moment is for people who are living with HIV to be HIV non-detectable. The studies have shown that if you are non-detectable, you cannot pass the virus, and that is why anybody living with an HIV diagnosis, they want them to be undetectable, because then you can't pass it to other people.
Right.
So that goes into my next question, though, too.
But before you get there, Jess, Moderna is in the running to the FDA for a drug that would cure HIV. So, and Moderna is the same company that does COVID.
I appreciate, but I think will they approve it with the pharmaceutical companies who's getting out their AIDS medication?
Ron, there's something wrong with your phone.
Who?
You were kind of breaking up.
Real choppy.
Every time you talk,
nervous.
Is it raining up here in Jacksonville?
I don't know, but it was raining in Atlanta.
Is it better?
Yeah, it's not okay.
What I was saying is, if Moderna is FDA approved, but will the pharmaceutical companies allow that to happen, because you're taking monies out of their pockets?
That's a good point.
With the pharmaceutical companies, they always try to find a way to make money.
It's still money. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's still money. If you walking around, with it, would you continue to take medicine for the rest of your life, or are you gonna pay to take a pill and be done?
I would. If I was in that predicament, I would probably 9 out of 10 take a pill and just be done with it. But however, everybody's probably not going to be able to afford it.
Right, but that's not the concern.
If they out here giving out the doggone prep pill, they gonna be able to afford that shit. They giving out the prep.
After a while, yeah.
They giving out the prep pill. They encouraging people. I went and got an HIV test. What was it? June? Yeah, just to make sure, because you know.
You know what, Jazz? I started back taking prep last week.
I take prep, so yeah.
Okay.
Just because I had been inactive for a little minute, but the missionary decided that it was time to come off the shelf just a little
bit.
Go
back into prayer. You had to go back.
into prayer.
I told you about it, London. I told you about Miami. Miami was good to me.
I ain't say nothing about Miami. You the one brought Miami up.
Well, we know what's going on there for a lot of them. Well, all I got to say is, y'all, just it's so
be safe. Yeah.
I mean, only thing I can say about monkeypox is stop fucking and just find one person to fuck.
As easy said.
That's in a perfect world. Now, good damn well, that ain't gonna happen.
That's the thing. That's the thing.
Sisters tried them in a norm, found them to be a friend.
But see, and that's the thing, because even if you are faithful and only with one person, you don't necessarily always know if the person you with
is faithful. But y'all really need to stop sleeping with everybody out there anyway. Y'all want all these goddamn soul ties.
Let me tell you something. When you see something, honey, sometimes it got to get got. Now, if you ain't,
the getting is for the guy, Jazz.
Right now, if I see something, I'm going
to.
Everybody when I gotta get got.
When I see something that I want to get
down to the get down, I don't want their goddamn spirits lingering.
I be like, babe.
That part right there.
All right, so thanks, and friends. Let's go ahead and move on because we really got a good piece that we got to get to. Will Smith says he's here whenever Chris Rock is ready. Excuse me.
You got the monkeypox?
Hell no.
That goddamn Jazz.
I don't like you, Jazz.
That banana coat.
Wait a minute.
You better what Jay at?
Okay. Will Smith says he's here whenever Chris Rock is ready to talk, stating his behavior was unacceptable. Will Smith shares the apology to YouTube.
Oh, what did you ask me?
Yes, rain on me.
It's raining,
I need it to be raining when and bitches raining men.
Baby, rain me down to old Bahamian.
Oh God. Okay, y'all, listen. Let me go and get this out. So, Smith shared an apology to YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook, stating he's reaching out to Chris, and the messages that came back was that he's not ready to talk, and when he'll reach out. Will stated that he was fogged out, and when asked why he didn't apologize to Chris Rock in his Oscars acceptance, do we feel Will Smith's apology is sincere? So, with that being said, God knows I hope I don't get flagged for this shit. Go ahead. Here we go. All right.
Let me start it off, because y'all trying to be politically correct, bitch. I'm going to say what's up with Will Smith, baby.
Why didn't you apologize to Chris in your acceptance speech?
Why you acting like you can't read?
I was fogged out by that point.
Girl,
it's all fuzzy. I've reached out to Chris, and the message that came back is that he's not ready to talk, and when he is, he will reach out.
You just send him a booty picture?
So I will say to you,
wait, what?
Chris, I apologize to you. My behavior was unacceptable.
You just made me mad.
And I'm here whenever you're ready to talk.
Oh, that sounds like an abusive relationship.
I'm here.
I
That's
want to
passive aggressive
apologize
because
to
what do you
Chris's
mean?
mother.
I hope
I saw an
you'll
interview
be-
that Chris's mother did, and that was one of the things about that moment. I just didn't realize, and I wasn't thinking, but how many people got hurt in that moment. So I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I want to apologize to Chris's family, specifically Tony Rock. We had a great relationship.
He played
Tony
on your
Rock
show
was my man.
about your life.
And this is probably irreparable. I spent the last 3 months replaying and understanding the nuances and the complexities of what happened in that moment. And I'm not going to try to unpack all of that right now, but I can say to all of you, there is no part of me that thinks that was the right way to behave in that moment. There's no part of me that thinks that's the optimal way.
I believe
to
it. I read his book. I
handle
read his whole book. I read his
a
book.
feeling of disrespect or
Because
insults.
he always thought he was pussy. He never believed in
After
himself.
Jada rolled her eyes, did she tell you to do something? No. It's like, I made a choice on my own from my own experiences, from my history with Chris.
Oh
Jada had
Lord, this
nothing to do
apology
with it.
real long, baby.
I'm sorry, babe.
So is.
And say sorry to my kids and my family for the heat that I brought on all of us. To all my fellow nominees, this is a community. It's like I won because you voted for me, and it really breaks my heart to have stolen and tarnished your moment. I can still see Questlove's eyes. It happened on Questlove's award, and
what? You smacked Chris.
It's like I'm sorry really isn't sufficient.
Bitch, turn this shit the fuck off.
What would you say to the people who looked up to
turn it
you
off.
before the slap, or people who expressed that you let them down?
Lord Jesus, forgive me, child.
So there's two things. One, disappointing people is my central trauma.
This dude is
I
wrong.
hate
Oh my
when
God!
I let people down. So it.
Okay.
If you think this is bad, you wait till you get to the press conference.
It hurts me psychologically and emotionally to know I didn't live up to people.
Wait, say what now?
But that's not his responsibility to live up with other people's expectations.
I'm still stuck on him.
Yeah, but how many?
About Questlove's eyes and what was in his eyes?
So
the pain that was in Questlove's eyes. You smacked Chris Rock, nigga. Why you give a fuck about how Quest looking? What?
So I guess my question is, why now? He's still, the movies that he's planning to film, they're still coming out.
Listen,
still
everything's a
producing
rollout. Everything is a rollout with anybody. Once they start getting in the media trying to shake and move and get some attention for something, he got something dropping. He about to drop something. Tomorrow, I wouldn't be surprised if we hear a press release of a movie or a Netflix something or something.
Let me go on.
Everything's a rollout.
Before I go, listen here, bro. Why the fuck are you apologizing? For one, and for two, you a grown ass man. You really don't owe nobody no explanation for why you slapped that man. That man tried you and your wife in front of everybody. Bitch, you embarrassed him in front of everybody.
Yeah, fuck all that. Don't be gangster after award.
I didn't see issue with it because Chris Rock, non-funny fucking comedy ass. That motherfucker ain't never to me, child. So I'm glad Will went up there and slapped the pure funny.
I could have seen. Now I wouldn't have not have done it that way.
Keep my wife's name out your motherfucking.
Yeah, like
it's exactly what the motherfucker he meant.
See, this is an example. This is an example.
You want to impress me punch August in his face, nigga, on the red carpet. He should have.
So,
Bye.
so he has to apologize because he has to
Right.
He has to rejuvenate his image.
Correct,
Because guess what? Guess what, you all? Irregardless of how we feel, money is on the line.
Absolutely. Right.
And that's what it comes down to.
This nigga gonna announce a movie tomorrow.
He hurt himself. He hurt his reputation and the reputation of his family. Now, a lot of us feel like he was justified because Chris Rock was talking about this man's wife, irregardless of how you feel. But
was very disrespectful about what he did.
And what we already know is that it was already some smoke between the Smiths and Chris Rock. Anyway, but I think what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say, he shouldn't have reacted that way, and you have to realize when you're in the public's eye, you always have to be on your toes, you know. But it can slip up, you know. So we in the public's eye, and sometimes the right comment come in and they strike that chord and hit that nerve, and bitch, we cussing everybody out.
I'm trying to tell you.
Somebody said why he didn't punch August, honey. I'm sorry, that would have been a menage a trois with all three of us.
I think he was in on that with August. He was cool with that.
He watched.
This is what I feel.
He sat in the corner and watched.
And y'all, do we need to finish this video? Do we need to finish it?
No, we don't need to finish it.
It's too long.
I mean,
but, we're gonna forgive Will because we're forgiving people.
Yeah, the question was, do y'all think that his apology was sincere? I honestly don't think so. I think that he did it because that bag got a little bit low, and he had to do this in order to save face. I do not think that apology was sincere.
I don't think it was his bag got low because I mean he already has a lot going, and these people. Let me tell you something. It's certain families in Hollywood that ain't got to worry about shit. And these Smiths ain't got to worry about nothing. If Will stop working today, he is good.
Yeah.
Damage control, yes, I will do that.
He's still sitting on the coin from Independence Day.
I mean, okay, so this is what I'm finna say. If a person makes a public video about their health and you make fun of it, oh baby, that's all bitches off for me, bitches.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
That's why I said he could have came up with any other joke.
So,
and it wasn't
you. But see, this is my thing too, Jazz. That joke was not a part of the joke that he.
It wasn't funny. It had nothing to do with nothing. So I don't
honestly.
Shakira, can you throw me a piece? Throw me a piece. Throw me a piece, friend.
I never would have handled it like that, like on national TV.
Blow your
But you bet your ass. When
I'm going to buy me a hookah.
I would have found Chris Rock and said, "Let me tell you something, motherfucker." Because at the end of the day, you have it's constantly things that you have to be mindful of that make sense, especially when you're in the public eye. So you're not supposed to make yourself look stupid or make the two average black men fighting, which is what we're known for.
So
and I think the thing too,
I want to ask, why isn't everybody going after Chris Rock for what he said about her wife, making fun of her health? Because bitch, if something was wrong with his dick, he wouldn't want nobody making no fun of that. If that motherfucker was missing one scrotum ball, he wouldn't want nobody motherfucker talk about that. So why the fuck you talking about somebody else's wife?
Jazz, you got two different issues. You got to also think too. You got to think of the history of Will Smith and Chris Rock. Chris Rock has always been saying. See, that's what I'm saying.
Well,
this
that's
not the first time. This not the second time. This not the third time he's actually said something about them.
Yeah.
So, in hindsight, bitch, okay, now I done got fed the fuck up. Now I'm finna just knock your ass in on your ass.
It's not just that. It more plays a part of that too, because I read his book, and in his book, he kept reiterating the fact that he felt like a punk his whole life. Because when he was younger,
but no,
Will
Will.
Smith.
So
okay,
let me. Can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
How would you have handled this situation?
First
in
of all,
your honest opinion,
and some
how
real,
would you
listen,
if you
on some gangster shit, it was that was some Hollywood shit from jump.
Okay, I guess my question is, why is it okay for white celebrities to act a plum fool, but when it's us,
what white celebrity has ever walked on stage and
Oh
smacked
my
her.
gosh. Okay, well, first of all, John Wayne walked up on
So
stage and literally tried to smack a Native American woman for going on stage accepting.
How old are you? Because I don't even know who that is.
Well, honey, if you want to talk about white celebrities not
Who's
doing
John
nothing.
Wayne? I don't know. I'm not familiar with the white people, honey. I'm
Well,
sorry. Oh, y'all thought I was half white? Nah, buddy.
I'm just saying. I'm just.
And that's all. She light skin.
There's plenty of other situations where Jim Carrey
It's Jamaican and Puerto Rican in my blood, baby.
Jim Carrey kissed Alicia Silverstone completely smack dab in the mouth on stage without her permission, and nothing ever
Okay, but why
happened.
do we always feel like we gotta compare ourselves to them?
Can
It's
I
not a
answer your
comparison, but
question?
it's just acknowledging there's a double standard.
What is it?
So,
Thank you.
What is acceptable?
Can I say something really quick?
go ahead.
And that is this. I like the fact that all of us are different on here and we all have different opinions.
I shouldn't have said that, right? I'm sorry.
No, Shaquila, you're good.
I don't wanna offend the people. The Karens. Can I say Karen?
Next week.
No, because Shakira gonna be cussing folks out in a minute. So
Right, that's why I'm like, baby, you just like me, so like you don't give a fuck.
yeah, you and London are twins, okay? I like the fact that we can all say something and we all have different opinions and we all don't get offended by it. You know what I'm saying? Because again, we're all individuals. Like we can't just, get gung-ho about one thing and then we just get offended and then now we want to just act a fool for a little minute and then yeah, I like this. I like it. I really do like it. And this is not at anything or anybody. I just like the fact that this is a show. Let me make this very clear. This is a show full of people that come on pretty much every Friday, and we have our own thoughts and we have our own opinions. If we don't like something, we can voice it and say it.
Wait,
we can have
can
a whole.
I just say this because it's triggering a feeling and a thought, and it's true. And I want to let everybody know on this live also. Like, okay, so I said a prayer to God, and it's so funny because I talk to him. People think I'm crazy, but I talk to him like he writes.
Yeah, crazy too.
I say if I could pass him the blunt, I would. I promise you. But anyway, I say that to say
I love
said
you.
a prayer.
See, Neil can go out there. Neil can go out there. She like to pass.
No, but
I love you.
Seriously, I love you too, boo. Because I want you to hear this. I want all of y'all to hear this, especially you, Demario, because I told you this. I said, and I'm getting goosebumps because God is so amazing, you guys. God is so real. And I love him so much. And I had to say, I asked him, because I really want to do this podcast thing, right? And I got so much more goals and things that I want to use the podcast platform to just keep aligning my goals, right? And I asked him to order my steps. I said, look, you know my heart. I ain't trying to be famous. I ain't trying to do none of that. I'm really, really trying to set my goals and achieve them because my ministry is homeless people. My ministry is the people in jail. That's my ministry, right? And I asked him to align me with people or a person who would be able to like see my vision and just order my steps. And that's what I said. That was my exact words. I said, order my steps. My friend sent me the Mario's link. I hop on and I'm just listening. And I never, ever be in people comments and doing that. And I did that. And just the way we met. And I just know that all of this right here was ordained. I say all of that to say this. All of this, ain't nobody, this is already ordained by him. Us being here on this live, all of this. Y'all should know that. Y'all know how he works.
I believe it. I believe it.
Amen to that.
Hallelujah.
But go ahead, friend, because I just wanted to say that because, he's amazing. He's amazing.
Well, listen, I appreciate
I never met
Shaquila being.
anybody like y'all. I feel like I'm always being judged because I smoke weed. Like my whole family.
Baby, listen, we all on here getting something. You hear me?
oh, you're the worst person in the world. And I've been the black sheep of my family my whole life because my first husband was a big time drug dealer and small time, big time drug dealer. And you know, I used to go to church and sell crack. Not crack in the church, but
Baby, listen here, you'd be surprised. Well, you wouldn't be surprised, but a whole bunch of these preachers sell drugs, and now they in the weed business right now. Listen, listen, we gonna keep it pushing, y'all, because we really got to get to this last part. But I'm very grateful for Shaquila's point that she's making tonight, and I'm glad that she feels comfortable with us, and I love it.
Y'all are all amazing. But go ahead. Next. Sorry.
So Beyonce's new album, which I did download, the Renaissance, or it's called Renaissance. Beyonce's 7th solo album released today has had some mixed reactions from listeners. Major news outlets are praising the new album, stating that it makes your body move to something that feels more optimistic, while some say it's a mess. Some artists featured on the album are Big Frida, You Ain't Break My Soul, and T.S. Madison, which I did hear that part.
Of course.
Khalees calls out Beyonce for sampling her song Milkshake. I don't think I heard that one. You know what? I got the video, y'all. So let's let me finish this part up and then we're gonna play it. Wait, hold on. The fuck? Oh God. You know what? Dears, I ain't gonna read the rest of that. Anyways, so Khalees is mad right now because she said that Beyonce has sampled her song, and this is not the first time that she did this. So, with that being said, let me go and grab this video. I'm gonna cross my fingers.
Please, if you broke, just say that.
Listen.
Because you ain't made a song since Milkshake, so girl,
Milkshake, bring the this right.
Girl, bye. That's the only thing I know of for is Milkshake. So.
No,
okay, I ain't gonna do this because I don't want. Listen, Beehive, I don't want no smoke. Okay, that's my disclaimer. But Khalees is very talented. Bye, y'all. Khalees is talented. We can't take that away from her. She is. I've seen her. She's amazing.
I'm confused.
No, she did a few songs.
No, her first album was really good.
That's actually mainstream. I only know Milkshake.
No, her other songs were mainstream.
Her first album was bomb.
Right, her first album was.
Ashley, what's another song, Christian?
Excuse me.
Right. Nobody played that in the clubs.
They was playing it in the clubs.
Well, honey,
Yes, they was. They was playing it. But they was playing it.
Just because you wasn't on the club at that time, don't mean.
Yeah, that's exactly what she's doing. She over there grieving, man. That's what she's doing. Her ass is grieving. She grieving because she ain't got no check coming in.
Okay,
Pharrell scammed her out of all her publishing, so how could
and
she going after Pharrell instead of going after Beyonce?
And she got kids by Nas. She got some
right.
money.
She know what I said. She got coin. She all right.
Okay, y'all. Here's the video.
I don't hear it.
No.
I don't hear it. I don't hear it.
No.
No, it is no similarity whatsoever.
No.
La 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 la, and her song is two different. No.
Y'all sure?
Play it again. Play that again.
Play it. Okay.
That did sound like Khalees right there.
It did.
No, it didn't, Darius. Listen to the beat.
It did. Hold on. Here you go.
He was on stop mode. Got phones from page mode.
That drop is Milkshake. And I'm not even a diehard fan Beyonce, but it's clearly two different beats. Like
they may sound familiar, but it is two different beats.
Yeah, you can't
put the end of the beat is a drop.
No.
The end of the beat
the question is, who owns the beat?
Pharrell. Not Khalees. Not Khalees.
Not Khalees. So Pharrell could do what the fuck he want to do with his
exactly. Beyonce ain't owe Khalees nothing because she don't own the rights to the music.
Wait, Cash said all y'all hear is la 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 la.
He was on stop mode, got phones from page mode,
different beat. She over here sounding like
It's the drop. It's not the beat. It's the drop at the end. You
Okay, so
y'all don't understand production. I used to do music,
Drop,
still do.
beat.
It's a
No,
drop.
ma'am.
It's a sample of her
whatever
song.
it is. It's owned by Pharrell.
No.
It's a sample.
okay,
of
so
her
I mean,
song.
I hear what I do hear what everybody else is. I do hear it. I do. But and I have to agree with
You
Shakira.
immediately think of Khalid's song.
I have to agree with Shakira. At some point, there is some similarities in the beat.
Yes,
There is some strong
sample of her song. It's no similarities. It's a sample that's dropped at the end of the song. I can hear as soon as the shit drops.
It's not her song.
That is not the same song.
Now, I guess, you know, to be fair,
It's the la la.
it's the la la, yeah, because that is, yeah.
Right there.
No.
That's Khalid's
Tempo is
fucking
different
voice.
than everything.
Run that back, friend. That's Khalid's
That is
voice.
Khalees. That is Khalees, Shad.
That's fucking Khalid's voice.
But here's the thing. Now,
Okay.
I'm gonna be fair.
It's not
Now,
her.
I do feel.
That's not
Now,
her song.
now, here's the thing. Let's be fair. Khalees
That's
does.
her fucking voice.
So let's be fair. I'm not saying I agree with Khalees, but Khalees is the voice on the song, so she feels as an artist that somebody should have said something to her. The reality is she does not own the rights to the song or the music.
Exactly. So she need to shut what I like.
Right her shit and they steal her publishing from her. Then what?
It ain't saying milkshake.
That's a whole different conversation.
That is right. That's a whole different conversation that she needs to
I
have.
think she's saying out of professional courtesy, if you're gonna sample a song that I did, at least give me the professional courtesy of telling me.
Darius, it's done every day. People don't do.
I agree with you. I'm just saying from her perspective as an artist, that is what she's saying. But I'm not disagreeing with you, Ashley.
Okay, if she would have put as much work as disputing this into getting her publishing, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
And so can you say it for the people in the motherfucking back? Because that's what I heard.
Right.
The story.
Now Pam has an interesting question. Pam Esquire, she made a very interesting statement. Music etiquette. So it would have squashed all this half from the beginning had somebody picked up the phone and just called and said, "Hey."
Oh, do you really think a machine?
Wait, y'all. She mad because when y'all remember when the dog on song came out with Frida and Beyonce had him in there, she gave him homage.
Right.
That was his voice.
Right.
But that was his voice. That was his song clearly at the beginning of her shit. This we are not hearing la 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 la. We're not hearing that.
Do we all really?
That's her voice. How you don't hear her voice?
I don't hear her voice in it.
Do we agree that a machine like Beyonce would not handle business? Do we all really think that?
But who's calling?
I'm not gonna say that because I believe
Khalid said that Pharrell did it purposely to spite her.
She did say that.
Go after him.
Right, not Beyonce.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. I do feel like this. Sometimes
Beyonce should have came to her woman to woman.
So I think y'all, when people are big celebrities like Beyonce, sometimes they feel like if I mix it a certain way or if I do something, it won't sound exactly like her song or the mix. I'm just saying, like sometimes, but on the flip side, though, sometimes there just is a beat that is just similar to this song. We ain't gonna stay stuck on milkshake because ain't nobody bringing nothing to the yard over here.
Edge, I brought it last night, but that's another story.
At a time last night.
Yeah, la 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 la.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the next one?
Oh, so y'all talking about that part?
No.
That's the only thing I hear. Let me play that part again.
I got a question for the people in the comments. How many of y'all got a milkshake in the yard?
Not man, no. I'm sorry, I don't hear it, y'all. And I'm not even a Beehive hoe. I like her. She all right.
Right. That's
I ain't
all
no
I'm saying.
diehard fan.
I ain't hating, but I don't hear it.
Fantasia. Now I'm a diehard fan of Fantasia Barrino. That's my good. I'm a diehard fan of her.
All right, look, there's a video that's out, and I did not get it, but I don't know if y'all saw the video with the man who kicked the woman out the car. He flew her out.
Oh yes,
I put it in the group.
Oh my gosh,
I seen a piece of that. So this man kicked this woman out. First of all, he flew her out. He flew her out.
Fuck your life. Bing bong.
He flew the aisle, right, huh?
He flew her out, and let me see what else he said. Man says he flew girl out to see him, and she won't give him no cheeks. Oh, dude says that they was FaceTiming every day. She been sleeping in his bed.
Right. Walking around topless.
Paying for her bills, taking showers, and walking around
with
the towel on. Dude did a Facebook Live berating the girl. Dude refused to buy the girl return ticket home. Was dude justified in this? Now, if the discussion was we already talking this yak, right? When you get here, you finna give me them cheeks, right? If that's the discussion, that's what's about to happen. We finna get buzzed down when we get to this house, okay?
But even still, you can't expect just because you flew somebody out that was gonna happen. Like,
you know what?
That's why I was gonna say boyfriend number two. That's why I was gonna say boyfriend number two. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Like,
ridiculous.
I see it that way, but I feel like she led him on. Because if y'all hear in the video, because I watched the whole entire video, he said before you even got here, you was all on FaceTime playing with your Kit Kat and your tatas out. So she didn't have to say, she was giving him like, okay, this is what I'm looking like. This is what you won't get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, out there.
All right, but maybe when she got there, she realized she wasn't into him like that. So
she admitted, no, Christian, because she admitted on the thing that she said, well, I didn't tell you to pull your dingling out, but you still did it. Nah, bitch, if you showing titties and coochie and ass, honey, you was asking to see what he was working with.
You know what? She a dumb hoe anyway. Let me tell you how I knew she was dumb when I watched the video. How I knew this heifer was dumb. First of all, hold up. First of all, if this bitch really knew what she was doing, first of all, she would have had a round trip ticket already.
Yeah, that's right. That part was like,
that's the first part.
No. She had a round trip ticket. What he did was, what it sounded like, he took her as a spirit. So I'm thinking what he did was
right there. That's where the problem started. Right there.
He probably hit her with a two.
She took so.
See, let me tell you how she ain't smart, Jazz. Because guess what? He would have gave me the money for the ticket, and I would have paid for it myself, so he couldn't have canceled it.
Right.
Somebody said he probably didn't have no meat.
Right, and that's probably what it was.
Baby, that is tricking 101. Just like Rick said, that is tricking 101. But you don't never allow yourself to be at the mercy of no bitch.
Ever.
That's just crazy.
Ever. Period.
You bring your own money.
Yeah.
Homeboy was smart though, because he said, bitch, you not about to be out here fucking on me on my dime. So, honey, he canceled that ticket. I do believe he had the ticket. He canceled the motherfucker. He canceled her ticket and said, you go get your own ticket now. I think it's fucked up what he did, but I know it's fucked up what she did, because she probably was selling him pussy and ass and all through that FaceTime. Then when he got there, because he said it, why would you walk around out the shower with nothing but a bra or with nothing but a towel on and your titties out? Like, you're playing with my emotions.
You playing with my emotions.
You playing with my meat. You get my meat hard and
my meat.
Your dick gonna sit there and be hard and because I'm seeing titties and ass and shit, and you giving me an illusion, and you're not gonna give me none. That's the problem with that. So, bitch, I would have took her whole ass back to motherfucking airport too to get her ass on Spirit Airlines.
Bitch, I wouldn't even took that bitch back. You better call her Uber.
Wait a minute, Darius.
Right.
You should have known he wasn't thinking about your ass because he didn't fly your ass on Frontier. On Southwest or Delta Airlines. Anyway, bitch, you could watch a TV on the way to go see him. So you already should have known what your coochie was worth.
But that bitch, she should have been first class, so that show you that bitch ain't got no standards.
But this is what I'm saying. Like he was acting like he paid a first class ticket. Like, come on, she was probably in coke the whole time.
At the end of the day, it don't matter if it was first class or low class. At the end of the day, he still prayed for her to come out there because of what she was giving him. It's no different than your ass going to them bathhouses and seeing some of your ass like, and you say you gonna come over here and give me a little sucker. You know,
but that's not my right though. Like, even though she may have been showing, that's still not my right to be like.
No, it's not. Well, since it ain't your right, bitch, take your ass to that hotel.
But don't play with me like that. Don't give me the impression. Don't play with me like that.
Your own hotel room, you wouldn't have to worry about giving me no pussy, because bitch, I'm about to go find some.
Because he basically paid for the pussy before she even got there.
But that was on him though. Instead of him saying, "Well, then you know what, I'll fly you out here, but you got to get your own hotel or whatever the case may be."
Like this, Christian. I'm saying like this. You better not show me no penises or nothing on FaceTime. Because if I see I'm coming, I'm getting what I want. I'm coming in there with the whole armor.
Christian, she gonna be at your door tomorrow morning.
I can't get with it. I really do.
And I know what to do, honey. What? But that's what I'm just saying. Like it's so bad. Like, I don't agree what he did 100%, but I don't agree with her either, because
right, I get that.
You showing something, bitch. You giving me the impression that I'm about to get a little sucky when you get here. So let me go to fly you out.
So Jazz, do you think it is that once she got there, maybe in person he wasn't what she thought?
He wasn't what she thought. That's
what she should have motherfucking said he was a catfish on the motherfucking video.
Because why was she? So she basically the whole time she was playing with this nigga.
He never showed his face. He never showed his face.
We don't know what he looked like.
Right.
He sounded fine as shit. He sounded fine.
But I don't see a lot of people that sounded fine. Then when you saw him in person,
no, when she didn't call him out, she didn't say you ugly motherfucker. See, I would have went for low. You ugly motherfucker, bitch. This was not. But see, no, you can't.
But
say
he
that
was
either.
also trying to make sure he looked the way he looked.
No, y'all missing the point. They already FaceTime, Christian.
They already been FaceTiming.
They FaceTime before she even flew him. He flew her out.
I understand.
So what else is left to not to see? You don't see this.
So basically, I think this heifer was broke, and she probably ain't have nowhere to go, and she was using him for a free trip. And she was stupid because first of all, bitch, I would have had a round trip ticket.
Hold on, I want to address this. Stephanie Reed, let me tell you something, baby. I'm a transsexual, a beautiful one at that. So if you got a problem, you can take you and your dudeish ass on up out this comments. Now I said it. Continue.
Stephanie, why you being stupid?
Because she want to get read the fuck up.
Okay, well, with that being said, I'm glad we broke that right there. Okay. Yeah, I ain't gonna finish anything else. Look, next topic of discussion is Pastor. Bitch, I'm not even gonna call him no pastor. Lamor.
Oh my God.
Lamor Miller. I hate to even call this nigga a Miller because that's my family's name, Miller. Miller. What's his name? Whitehead, dickhead. Him.
Lord, Ashley. You see that comment, Ashley?
I did, yeah. You know what? I did.
You're pretty. Everybody.
I was gonna read them, brother, but when I looked at it, I was like, you know what?
It's no need to be read because they're Gucci, and I can afford to pay $800 on some glasses every day of the week. So
you better say that, Ashley. When I come out to Chicago in April, we gonna shop and take.
So look, y'all. So I want to play this video because this is everybody been in my inbox with this video. I did get a chance because me and Shaquila, we was on the phone today. I was on the phone with Pam, Danny. We was on the phone and we was cussing everybody out. Elvis was supposed to have his little big head self here tonight. Look, this This nigga
And can
here.
we just say I should have took my ass to Brooklyn today?
Yeah. No. We agreed that you weren't gonna go because you probably would have slapped shit out of him. That's just on GP. You right?
No,
I mean, like
I asked you if you thought he really was gonna show up because I didn't want to waste my time. It was gonna take me roughly an hour to get there. So I'm like,
yeah.
You think he really gonna have it? He was like, I don't know. I was like,
why this nigga having a
confirmation
conference
I
about some stolen jewelry? Why he having a conference?
No, okay. So here's this is him in his church. So let's do this first. First of all,
bodega.
I need to finish my drink. Go ahead.
So I'm gonna play Keon's video first because I think Keon need to be read. But before we get into Keon, I want to play Keon's video and then I want to play Dickhead video. So just hold your pipe, just hold yours now.
You ever remember people hating to go to church because they talked about how the preacher only preached fire and brimstone? That whenever the preacher was harsh and told people what you need to do. It's only recently that I found out that people want grace from the pulpit, but they have none for it. Because every time a preacher makes a mistake, y'all dog them, you drag them, you cancel them. But we pray for you. It's my party. I'm going to preach today. I'm going to preach today. Because when you on your third husband, you need prayer. But when we on ours, we need a new career. You got 5 baby daddies and 6 kids. But let the preacher have more than one, and all of a sudden he ain't anointed. Well, neither are you. And the reason why the black community is missing leaders is because you have been tricked into crucifying your own leadership. And you counsel all of your heroes. And you wonder why you have none left. Everybody wants grace from the podium. But we have none for it.
Pastor Keon, do something for me, hon.
But you're not the leader of the... Okay, never mind. Continue.
First of all, you are not my hero.
Continue.
2, it's not that we don't have grace for the pulpit, but y'all would act like y'all self-righteous and untouchable,
right?
And y'all want to be dogmatic, and y'all talk a bunch of bullshit and carrying on. Y'all do fuck shit just like dickhead, like this.
Pastor that was robbed. This is a sermon of him begging for money a few months ago.
Some churches raise $30,000 and $40,000 a Sunday. Do y'all know that? Do y'all know that? You want to know why? Because they're taught to sow and they believe in God. Amen?
Oh, that's
your friend. Tither. Keep holding on your money. It's going to burn a hole through your body. Watch this. Burn right hole. Burn you right on out. Amen. But we're talking about offering. We're talking about seeds. Amen. The seed. Amen.
Watch
it.
Watch
the seed off with $1,000. And this seed is the surreal. Thank you. See, that's it. It was no thing. It was raise hands. Raise hands. That's it. That's it. Now, everybody that has it and God said give it and you don't give it, that's between you and God. That's it. Amen. Is there anyone that's going to sow a seed?
It's the manipulation.
Right. Exactly.
$1,000.
Always.
And this is straight surreal. This is, Lord, work it out in my favor. Amen. You can forget. Amen. You know what? Give me, come here, daughter. Brony, come here. Bring those up here. Bring those up here.
Straight hustle. Church is our hustle.
This is what I want.
Trust and believe.
Put those in my hand. Yeah. Now, if you're sowing $1,000 seed, come get this. You come get it out of the man of God's hand. Amen. This
Come
is how we
get
gonna do
the man of
things
God's
in your
hand.
life. All right. This is the anointed hand. Amen. God bless you. Amen. Is there anybody else that's going to sow? Now watch this, y'all. Don't get mad when she get blessed.
That part.
Because we always think, that's not going to work. No problem. No problem. She'll text me. She texted me.
Yeah, but the person will get blessed for
weeks.
giving $1 as well. I don't
Something else
understand that.
unexpected happened. I said, praise Jesus. Keep blessing her.
Here we go.
Okay, so before we get into this press conference, I'm just gonna say this.
Do we have to?
We gotta watch all of it. But I just want to say this. I have been with this story since it came out, and this man has just been on fuck shit every
entire time.
I mean, I even inboxed him and told him, and I'm like, first I'm gonna address you. You know, you want to be a bishop, which I already. First of all, I'm gonna cuss the girls out tomorrow, or I may do a Sunday morning service and cuss their motherfucking ass out because they got mad at me because I said something about Bishop Caldwell. So I'm gonna show y'all the video of Bishop Caldwell ordaining him. Oh, matter of fact, that's what I meant to do. Hold on, let me show y'all.
Lord, brother, leave them COP people on.
No, because I'm finna. This is what I'm talking about. This right here is this. Church, this is the problem that I'm starting to have with church, because everybody
take your time.
Everybody has to have on labels. If you don't have on labels, you're not blessed. If you don't have on designer, you're not blessed. Now, am I saying that you have to walk around here in rags and tatters? No, I'm not. I'm not saying that you have to look broke, but it's amazing that we make people feel like if you don't have what I have, and if you don't walk around in designers like me, you're not blessed. And so then we sit out here, we manipulate the crowd, and we say, see, God is blessing. Hobia sata, la 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 kansa. I hear God saying, give $1,000 in the next 24 hours. Okay, it's been a lot of folks out here lying about 24 hours, and you didn't give $1,000, believing God is going to, because your man of God said so. And so then all of this mess go on, and then now you mad. First of all, the Bible do say, try the spirit by the spirit and see this of God. And y'all know good and damn well, this man ain't got no spirit.
You got a spirit, all right.
You know what's okay?
And then his rap, I shouldn't even be mad at her. But Shaquila, I just feel like this, for the fact that you blocked me, and I ain't even really get at you like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even get at her. And you gonna block me. I feel like this, ma'am. I feel like if the wrath of the king come down on you in the next 5 days, you well within deserve it. You are a scammer just like your husband. You are associated with scamming ass preachers. You out here doing the same fuck shit online, begging for fucking money, just like your godmama and all of this stuff. First of all, I'm like this. If I had known this woman was associated with Juan Terrell Bartholomew Bynum, baby, I would have been got her a long time ago. Okay? Long time ago. Now, mind you, she's very pretty. But then when Shaquila, baby, she started running her down, and then she showed me this whole said, she said, I was signed to these labels. Now, mind you, Shaquila did her research. And I had to go on here on Google and do my research too. I was like, wait a minute. Where was you signed to Bad Boy Records?
You talking about this light-skinned girl right here?
This light-skinned girl right here. She said she was signed to Bad Boy Records. She said she was signed to Jay-Z, had a contract and all. And I was like, when? Now I've been watching Diddy for years, and I've known Diddy all my life. And I'm like, wait a minute. I ain't never seen you, daughter of Satan. Now, before I get into this 30-minute video, because I want y'all can give commentary as it plays, because this is all fuck shit. Okay, from start to finish, it's fuck shit. You can look at this cheesy ass, Chester ass grin, and you can tell he is on some fuck shit. Wait. Okay. Shaquila, I'm gonna let you say your part because you've been reading this turkey ass woman all day.
Listen, because I'm still trying to find things out. First of all, I'm trying to find out the so-called thing she was diagnosed with that they said she would never walk again, because that's her claim to pulling on the people. Their heartstrings, saying, hey, I got diagnosed with this, and they said I would never walk again, and miraculously 2 months later I was walking.
Shaquila, I'm gonna put you on pause real quick, because I ran down Juanita Bynum around about 6, 7, 8 years ago, because Juanita Bynum came out here and she said she had fibroids in her lungs. and she put a picture up. Listen, my sister is in the comments. She put a picture up on the screen at the church of a doctor's table that had balls of meat on it, right? And she said the doctor pulled out cystic fibroids out her lungs. And I said, wait a minute. I said, now I'm not a woman, nor have I ever wanted to be a woman. I like my dick and balls.
No, she's not a child star. Let me break that down because somebody in the comments is saying she's a child star. She's not a child star. Having what you call it, background roles in shows, that don't make you a star. She had a very small role as a child in Meteor Man with Robert Townsend.
We don't remember that.
Oh, I mean, that's like somebody's having a Roland Jackson back.
She also was an extra in the TV show New York Undercover in 1990s.
Who was it? God damn. Everybody that lived in New York.
Exactly. So this is the stuff that she has in her bio, along with her being signed to Rockefeller Records, along with her being signed to Puff and Bad Boy, along with her being signed to who was it, friend? Heavy D, a joint venture with Heavy D.
And how old is this hoe?
Child, that's what I'm trying to find out. Child.
What's up, cousin?
I didn't pay attention. We wasn't looking for
Heavy
that.
Heavy D been gone.
Exactly, child. All of this, listen. I don't even care how old she is. I was too busy getting into what she's feeding the people to get the coins, honey.
So she said all of this stuff, right? And don't get me wrong, I'm not going to knock her. She's a beautiful woman.
Wait a minute, friend. I'm sorry, because you know this one was personal for me.
Okay.
She said she starred in Mama, I Wanna Sing, the play. She did not. You did not. My cousin Desiree Coleman was a star of that play in New York City from 1985, 87, maybe up until 1990. She was not in that play.
We was still in the womb at that time.
And I went to see my cousin in the play. Patti LaBelle discovered my cousin, and that's how she got on Mama I Wanna Sing tour. She was not on that play. The other play that she claimed she was in with Shirley Caesar and Stephanie Mills, it's not even Googleable.
Wow, that's saying a lot.
You can't.
She said she was in Crooklyn. Wait. She said she was in Crooklyn. Now that's my movie. Now I ain't seen this chick in no Crooklyn. Now I promise you that.
She was probably one of them girl extras that was jumping rope that you didn't.
She was the Invisible Girl.
And her credit says that she was in New York Undercover and Meteor Man.
Does she have an IMBD?
Yes, and that's her two credits that's on there. New York Undercover and Meteor Man.
Queenie.
So I wonder if she can also provide an agent, because to get cast in those films, you have to go through an agency.
Right.
Yeah.
So
She was a child. Her mother was doing all of it.
But y'all, do y'all know how old Crooklyn is? Do y'all know how old Crooklyn is?
That's an old movie, baby.
Crooklyn is like 1960.
Crooklyn,
No.
Crooklyn
was
the 90s.
Spike Lee's
Crooklyn
90s.
is Spike Lee in the 90s, but that didn't even come up. When you Google her, that does not come up. What comes up is those two things: Meteor Man and New York Undercover.
Well, you know what?
Oh, it's 1994. Okay, never mind. I was
It
wrong.
all could be so simple because y'all know they even put the extras on the credits.
Somebody said she's 38.
So baby, if she's 38, she's my age. Cause next month is my birthday. Here's my thing like this. Why y'all church folks got all this cap? You know what I'm saying? Y'all got all this cap, and then I'm just like, y'all be lying. So you know what, bitch? I can't. Me and Pam was on the phone talking about this, and fuck this shit. Hold on.
What's this?
I want to see the crowd.
This the press conference.
Nobody was out there. I told my brother to drive over there.
No, there was
Nobody's
some.
about that.
I mean, there
In
was
the
some
hood.
people out there.
You can't tell me you got no $400,000 worth of jewelry and you give him a
I
press
want to
conference
call the
and
phone
tell him to
number
go
on the
Jago.
house.
Right. This is what I'm saying. It just don't. It's not mapping. Like
Hold on.
Ghetto ass.
It was in a process.
you couldn't rent out a ballroom to do this.
We set ourselves in agreement. We love you, Lord, today, and we ask you to give us an understanding heart.
Is this nigga praying?
Peace,
Yeah.
clarity.
Somebody said, "Oh, nobody but reporters." Majority
What
of
was
them
that?
they not even real reporters.
Humble themselves and pray.
No, they're not.
Who is this though?
Turn from their wicked ways. Then I will heal from heaven and heal the land.
This nigga is really praying at the press conference.
Exactly. That's not even his church.
Oh, that's not his church?
No.
So, wanted to have this press conference today.
And the picture behind him, I wish y'all could see somebody
it is an emergency.
dug out the eyes of the pastor. It looked like a demon right behind him. It's so pathetic.
No matter if you're Muslim, no matter if you're Jewish, no matter if you are Buddhist or Hindu, no matter what walk of life you
So
are.
why is he in front of this church if that's not his
house of the Lord.
Y'all wait.
Because it's a temporary
Come
location.
into the house of the Lord.
Allegedly,
Give praise.
a temporary
We come
location.
into the house of the Lord with no weapons. We come into the house of the Lord vulnerable. We come into the house of the Lord and we drop our regret. We drop things that people have done to us on the outside.
I don't see
Whether it's
nobody.
loved ones, whether it's people that did not know us. We walk into this church, our houses of worship. We walk into this church, whatever worship center you go to, with a whole heart, with a contrite heart, with a forgiving heart, with a heart not to look over our back and our shoulders for people to harm us or hurt us.
I thought that was the press conference.
But on July 24th, as leaders of Tomorrow International Ministries, as we were in
International.
church, and as
Baby,
I
you're too
began
small to be
to
international.
preach a sermon called Remember Me. And this sermon was entitled Remember Me because Isaiah, the prophet, came to Hezekiah and said, your time is up and you're going to die. And Hezekiah prayed and said, Lord, remember me.
Okay, before I even continue this shit, first of all, whoever's recording this, it is bullshit. The audio sucks. Sir, this is not the time for you to sit up out here and have a whole sermon. This little podium is from your service. What the fuck is this black sheet on the top of this damn thing? And then-
Dirty ass.
He
Dirty.
covered up
He
his
got
logo, honey.
He found that shit in the trash.
I'm telling y'all right now, this man better hope the FBI don't find us some.
Oh, hope
This
they
is what
already
I'm
on
saying.
him.
That's what I'm saying. They
on
gonna
his ass.
they about to blow this whole thing up.
Baby, that nigga is going to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. That motherfucker going to prison. This is serious. Like
There's
this.
nothing that the mayor can protect him from.
But wait, now this is what's funny.
Speaking of the mayor, why wasn't his best friend there?
Period.
Because Eric Adams ain't stupid.
Hello.
Wait a minute. Did y'all say the mayor is his best friend?
Yes.
A friend of his.
Well, he said 50 Cent. He saved 50 Cent too, didn't he?
And
Yeah,
50 Cent,
50 ain't like
ain't
that,
agree
and
to
he
that
gonna
shit,
keep his
right.
foot on his neck every time because he ain't like
He said
that.
50 was his friend too.
And y'all know
50
50 don't play
Cent
that.
dragging
child.
that nigga
But I don't know
on-
if y'all know, but 50 don't play that. He don't play that.
Oh, for
I
real?
agree with somebody what they said in the comment. They said that nigga did it. He did it. He said
Yeah,
this
he
stuff.
did.
That
Yeah.
nigga did this. He did it. He did it.
He'll tell you himself why he did it.
He did
and
it.
he is comparing himself to people in the Bible. Yesterday, he was comparing himself to Job. He said, God looked down and said, have you considered my servant, Bishop Lamor Whitehead? He's a perfect and upright man.
Yeah,
God-
that's a sermon that they all get in jail, child. That's
I
a sermon
said,
that
are
goes to
you
preach at the jail.
serious?
The
I'm laughing at
preachers
Pale.
preach that in jail.
Hold on, y'all.
not by accident that God allowed me to preach that sermon to remember me. Because God remembered us. God remembered us. And
why he didn't take our name?
And as I got into the pulpit, 3 armed men.
I thought it was 4.
3 armed men.
Right.
Ran into my church with guns out, guns drawn.
Oh.
And my parishioners didn't even know what was happening.
Did you know?
And as I began to preach my sermon,
I get to that nigga that was
looking at the
that
front
part.
door.
Oh, he knew.
And I saw the door rip open.
Period.
That nigga was
3 armed men coming in with pistols.
It was a punk ass armor bearer.
Oh, and they put the pistol.
And the only
in
thing that I can do is say,
face.
okay with my hands up. To show them that I surrender. To show my
Can
church
we pause? Can we pause right there? Can we pause
we
there?
are not going to fight.
If y'all look,
That is not what you did not say that shit, nigga.
No.
You did say okay, and laid your punk ass on the floor.
but the way he did it was, y'all have to pay attention to the small details.
Mm-hmm.
He had already saw what was happening. Like, he literally
he followed.
It was cute. Like it was almost like it was cute.
Yes.
When he said that, he was like looking like it was they about to come in. Like, bitch,
Right.
you not acting that calm, talking about okay, get on the floor. Nigga, you gonna motherfucking fight. And you talking about that's
Right.
your daughter, that's your wife, and that's
right.
your church members.
Right.
You're not gonna just hit the fucking floor, bitch. You
Right.
gonna give your life if you got to protect
your family and your people. Yeah, right.
Oh God. And
I
then
agree.
homeboy, the fake ass adjutant in the back, just chilling.
Chilling,
Bro
baby.
was steadily sitting on the damn chilling. He ain't busted a great to move nothing.
He was already told not to move. But then
Can we please get to the part?
Okay.
Woo!
And as I put the mic down, I told the church to get down. And when they start to roll and look around, the women and children start to scream.
That look like the free clinic.
As the 3 gunmen came to the pulpit and put a
Is
gun
that the
to
free
my
clinic?
head. And one of the
Why nobody
gunmen
saying shit in that
went
church?
to my wife, who was right on my side, holding my
He
8-month-old
pointing right
baby.
on my side. Where
He
she
put
at
the
now?
gun in my
Where she at now?
8-month-old baby's face.
Oh,
That we didn't
As
see.
they took all of the jewelry from my wife, I was still held at gunpoint.
So,
and I saw
And the man that robbed me took my Episcopal ring,
Hold on, listen,
wedding ring,
listen,
my watch,
listen.
my bishop's chain and cross, because we were celebrating communion.
What's a bishop's chain? You guys, anyone?
And then he started to tap my back.
Listen.
He said, "What else do you have?"
Listen.
Started to tap my back, and he felt my other chains underneath my robe, and he began to rip my sacred collar off my neck.
My sacred
collar of the yoke. When I was consecrated, they had to put the collar as I became a bishop, and he ripped it maliciously. And as you can see in the video, he continued to jerk it,
like take it softly.
pull my chains, but it wouldn't come off. So he told me, take it off with the gun to my head. And as I looked at my congregation, and they were all rolled over on the floor, I was a helpless shepherd. They trusted me.
The helpless shepherd.
In this moment.
Lord Jesus.
And as I
That is
took
his
off my
name,
chain
y'all,
and
the
gave it to them,
helpless shepherd.
2 of them ran, 1 came back and started tapping my pockets.
Oh, tap the pot.
And then he ran off. And as soon as he turned his back and got to the door, I ran behind him.
Oh.
Because I wanted to be in front of my church. If they came back, they would hit me first.
Oh God!
So why didn't you fight when you was inside the church though? I'm confused.
And then I began to go downstairs.
When they came in the
and as
church.
I seen them through the window.
You seen him through the
Seeing them bundling across the street, wandering. And I jumped in my car.
You about to say truck? You
Right,
about to
he
say
was
truck?
But I couldn't find them.
Oh.
I drove up and down Avenue D. So I'm
Oh.
here today.
So you in
not
your
to
car and they
continue
was walking.
with this
Ooh, this a long ass line narrative.
The robbers jumped in off White
worship.
Mercedes Benz.
need to be protected.
He wants a permit so he can get a
I
gun.
want to go through just a few notes of mine.
That's all this is about.
Because the media,
because he can't get one,
for some
because he has a
reason,
conviction.
Pam, make a comment real quick in the
portray
comments.
black men as criminals.
Motherfucker, you is
My
a
church
criminal.
can't get no
A
sympathy,
big one.
sympathy nor empathy.
This motherfucker said empathy.
If you recall, 2 months ago, I turned in a young man that was wanted for murdering another young man.
Wait, somebody just picked themselves up and left.
The family
Yeah, because
called
they know it's Dia.
and I told them that he must turn himself in. And they agreed, and they trusted me. And when we got to the end of the surrender, the media portrayed me
Yeah,
as
all
the
he
bling
wants
bling
is
bishop.
done. I'm not even
They
entertaining
portrayed
him.
my car.
Because he did all this shit for a
They
reason.
talked about
He really killing my buzz.
They talked about
Oh,
me,
it's gonna get worse.
and they did not even want to talk anymore about what the bishop has done. This was a man that was wanted for murder. This was a man that was alleged to commit a crime
So now
against a
he's
New Yorker.
accolades.
What
One
does
of-
this got to do
What
with
does this have to do with these people running up in the church?
Pull up accolades.
Who was wanted for murder?
And after that, my life
Some
changed.
dude, he said he told him to turn in.
Because all the media started to plaster me not as a bishop, but as a black man that was convicted, that had a felony. And nobody else wanted to talk about what Mr. Whitehead
All
has
right,
done.
motorcycle.
Nobody wanted to talk about that. The young man
He's a
turned himself
narcissist.
in and
This is
surrendered.
narcissism
Everybody
101,
wanted to
you
talk
guys.
about the bling bling bishop that the media portrayed.
Right.
Then they
it's
wanted to
big
go,
crop.
oh, he was convicted for scheme to defraud, grand larceny. And then, as a
Larceny.
black man, always,
Velocity.
That must be a new
always
charge.
pick up our ass.
Velocity.
They always pick
That's
up
a
our
new
ass.
one.
We already established.
They don't want to say
Lord,
that Bishop Whitehead
That's
is
in the book
legally
of
He can
convicted.
articulate
They don't want to
himself
say that
on
they forged
Larry's
search
lie.
warrants in order to convict
Articulate
me.
himself at
They
this
don't want to talk
thick-ass
about how they hid
conference.
all the evidence and lied to my attorneys to
Pause this
convict me.
job.
That's what
But
I want
everybody
to know.
wants
Why
to
the
talk
white
about
man standing
that
beside
I
him?
went.
Why she not standing beside
I've been
him?
said
So,
that.
wait,
I've
wait
been
one
said
second.
that, child.
Jesus.
Have y'all seen that movie Catch Me If You Can?
Yes.
Where you
Right.
change your personalities into what you are?
Mhm.
I've literally tracked his whole like criminal career, even beyond New York, beyond New Jersey. This dude has a whole fraud,
Yes.
like all the way even back from what the media is talking about.
Right.
So his whole life has been I make stuff up. He's just a con artist.
Right.
Like he's
Yeah,
literally
that's
a
it.
con artist. There's no other way to even put. Then he keeps saying he's illegally convicted. He was illegally incarcerated.
Lies.
And then you're saying, well, the FBI, y'all don't want to say about how all of the search warrants were illegally obtained. Dude, you appeal all that stuff and lost. And
Right.
that's one case. What about the other 3 or 4 you got?
Huh.
You know what I'm saying? Like what he's saying, like
Tell
makes
it.
absolutely no
Absolutely
sense.
no
And then he's like, trying one day you crying, the next day you on your live laughing, talking about y'all want to believe the hype. Y'all believe
Right.
everything you hear in the media. Don't
Oh,
believe the
yeah.
tabloids. I got
Right.
court records. I literally know your whole life. I can tell
We
you
ju-
your whole life.
Pam, we just went over the court records the other day.
And that's Pam Esquire, the law intellect. Y'all better not fuck with Pam.
Right.
Literally, I'm not even
She
joking.
gonna
From
pull
the
all your records.
listen.
Baby,
And all
you
he
better
does is take out money, don't pay it back. He got loans he takes out, whether it was in his name. Then when his name was all wrong because he had getting all these judgments against him. Then he goes
All of
other
that.
people's
They
names,
whole marriage is a fraud. They're
cars.
not even legally married.
Well,
Okay?
I heard,
People
I
legally
heard
married.
Whoa.
They not even legally married. Okay.
Shots fired.
Wait.
I heard through the
Period.
grapevine, he makes sweet.
Wait a minute.
I think you about to go there.
Are they not legally
Why
married?
would she No, she not going to legally marry him because he still owes
He
thousands,
still owe
hundreds of
money.
thousands in
Yeah.
restitution.
He still, right.
Okay.
She could
When
marry
you
him
come
because
home
they
from
gonna come
jail,
for
you
her.
still got to pay
They're gonna come
restitution.
for her.
And she
Yeah.
marry him She's indebted to all of his debt.
But why would you even marry somebody who you knew what happened with his wife? That's
because the money.
She said the dick was good.
It ain't nothing that good. Not for
Baby,
that.
no.
Ain't no joke.
They got a spiritual marriage. They spiritually married.
So this listen. So Pam, have you pulled up a marriage certificate?
You can't. I told you I was trying to do that earlier.
I got stuff from his previous stuff, and I'm like done. I was so done. I was like, man, this dude is a whole joke.
So nigga, you are not married. So you know what? God damn it, bitch. Oh, girl, it's gonna be me. You better be glad you blocked me, cause bitch, I'm finna get you like I get money with Pharrell calling me, you buying them. No
Let's not
shit.
forget how she told her husband on Facebook how much she worships him, and she's so grateful that he saw fit to ordain her as a bishop.
Fuck that shit, bitch. You ordained in a damn bodega. Fuck you.
How are you a bishop though? But whoever your overseer is ain't even coming to back you for a doggone press conference.
Right.
And you already know.
You're not gonna even go there.
If it's really legitimate, you already know Al Sharpton down the street.
Right.
He'll be right up under and Jesse Jackson old ass. We'll be right
Ben
up under
Crump and all of them would have been right there.
Why
They
y'all?
not attaching themselves to this. Ain't no bag involved.
Al Sharpton learned his lesson.
Eric Adams didn't even bring his ass down there. That say a lot. And that's a good friend.
Eric Adams had a press conference today for something else in Brooklyn, and he was asked about that. And they said, well, are you going to disconnect yourself? He said, no, I'm still going to be his mentor because he needs my mentorship. And that's what I do, is to try to help guide
people. You mentor someone that has that type of thought process. He set that whole shit up. That shit was a setup. Like, even when I seen it, you know how you see something, y'all, and y'all know it's so unreal that it like literally it grabs your attention. Like you are feeling very much heartfelt, like, oh my fucking God. There was no fucking screaming. None whatsoever. Everybody will be going to and then your armor bearers, whoever the men is in the church, even if they want your security, they would have been opted to jump in
and do something. Yeah.
And they didn't do shit.
Right.
They still sitting their asses on the organ and the piano watching the next shit unveil.
Right. So let me give y'all the inside tea. If y'all not subscribed, please subscribe now. It's 500 of y'all on this live right now. Look, let me tell y'all right now. So what I was told by the family and the member is that when the people came in, this is what was said. They went, he on the floor, the wife over there. Now they got a few members in the church, right? So they didn't even touch them or bother them.
That's what my question is.
They didn't even bother them. They went straight to these two.
We went through this, friend. They know they had the money. They know. Okay, if it was real, that's who they.
No, but that camera they used looked like it was a good camera. The way it moved and
the camera, it was the way it was moved.
You're not gonna take none of that and you a thief.
That's what I was saying.
That's what I'm saying. And even if the parishioners didn't have nothing,
listen,
I'm taking money from you, taking everybody
twice. If y'all pay attention, that camera moved twice. I was sitting there looking. I was like, "Who the fuck is behind the camera?" I thought everybody was on the floor.
It moved him out of the frame. Is what it did. Right. So you couldn't see him on the ground. You couldn't see the gun. You couldn't see the baby with the gun to the head, allegedly. You couldn't see anything. That's how we moved to make sure that it was off of him.
Exactly.
Somebody said the Holy Ghost moved the camera. Get out of here.
The lies you tell.
Right. She better get up out of there though, because that
quit lying on the Holy Ghost.
No joke from the feds.
So here's the thing.
Okay, go ahead.
So I'm looking because I had to go through their pages and just look. And I don't give a fuck if you do block me, ho. Let me tell you, I can't even say what I'm about to say.
Wait a minute.
I don't
get blocking, bitch.
If you do block me,
niggas get blocked every day, B.
Let me tell you right here, right now, what is so happening now in this day and time. All of y'all fraud ass preachers are getting exposed because you are sitting out here taking advantage of people, especially you are getting rich. And we, because I kept asking the question, how the fuck this nigga get out of jail 2013 and it's 2022 and bitch you got all this goddamn money, you got 2 Bentleys, Rolls Royces and Ferrari trucks and stuff, then you got a brownstone, then you got this big old lavish house. Bitch, what did you do?
And he also got liens, repossessions, judgments.
Right,
He don't want to talk about all of that.
Wait.
Pam, can I ask you something? Pam, did you peep earlier in the conference when they asked about the $90,000 and he said, well, actually, my lawyer, I just spoke with my lawyer and we had I just found out we had a victory.
He said they had a victory. Let me tell you what happened today. So what happened is he had never answered that complaint. It was filed last year. So he never answered it. He was served a complaint to be sued. But when all of this started happening, I guess he must have got an attorney. So her attorney filed a default judgment just because he didn't answer. If you know, a default is just if somebody doesn't answer or whatever, you ask for a judgment, right? So what happened is because now you want to kind of be in the case, the judge was like, I'm not going to allow you a default judgment. I'm just going to go ahead and allow the case to go forward. That's it. That's not a victory. What are you talking about? You actually participate. That's all you did. You decided you're going to participate. The judge let you without giving you a default.
So, and to add insult to injury to that, while he's online bragging about this big old block in this apartment and the Whitehead Estates, they served him with papers on his house because he is behind payments on that $4.4 million property.
So she's supposed to be in a hotel, motel, Holiday Inn.
Oh, and did y'all peep this for real? If y'all really pay attention to when he's walking around his house, did y'all see any like pictures on the wall, furniture? You know how when you go in your house, you got little decorations and stuff.
Oh yeah, it looks like a home.
And he just moved there. He ain't even been there for a year in that house. And that's the first thing. Secondly, he know he don't pay his bills, so you ain't gonna be there long. So why you even put nails in the wall?
Right, that part.
So the baby ain't got a nursery. That's what y'all saying?
So can I
he got robbed for $1 million worth of jewelry, and his baby ain't got a nursery. That's
well, he said it wasn't $1 million. Now he's saying
he got a press release.
$400,000.
No, I got a copy of his press release. He said $1 million. So he lied again because I got his press release that he sent to all of the people in the press, and it said that he got $1 million stolen. So
right. Did he talk about a PPP loan? He got a PPP loan, Pam?
No, I'm trying to figure out. Lord Jesus. Okay, so let me ask. It's a 2-part question. So, if he is what he's trying to do is file an insurance claim.
You know what? He don't want to do that because insurance adjusters is on your behind more than the feds is on your behind. So they're not
going to get this money to come back to him that they allegedly sold from him. Like, I'm trying to piece that part together. Like, what was this whole for? Because y'all saying he behind on payments on his mansion.
I'm thinking it's the people. I'm thinking he's going to work on the people.
He want to be a celebrity.
And the people are going to give money.
He want to be a celebrity. Okay. He liked the attention of it all. He felt like he was
because he's a narcissist.
You got Isaac Kareem, got all these gospel celebrities that's interviewing you and you calling them your brother. You getting you on Tasha K platform, all these different people's platforms. You was a nobody. You keep saying you was at some level.
Don't get me you get started with
y'all know you get to a certain level, you get sued. No, you don't pay your bills and you scam people. That's why you getting sued. Right. You're not getting sued for no business or no professional related reason. Right. You getting sued because you a scammer and you don't pay your bills. How many default judgments do you have, sir?
Right.
Like, go pay your bills. You
he can't pay his bills because what we were just looking at with the lady with the $90,000, The other lady, it was $200,000. It was another lady from Miami for $150,000. And then it's like you mistakenly, which I don't even know if that was a mistake, you send this lady's grandson the receipt of you trying to apply to get this big ass house. Do y'all remember that the other day? This big ass house. And I'm talking about it was like $4-something million. I'm like, dude.
But that didn't go through.
It didn't go through. But in my mind, what I'm thinking is, who the fuck are you trying to prove something to?
That's what I want.
Because if you look back
he's so insecure. He's so insecure. It's ridiculous.
If y'all look back in 2014, this man was a nobody. His clothes look like, right. His clothes look like just some regular ass bum ass person that just be trying to go to church. What I am gathering from him is he is some little punk ass man that's always going to be ragged. That's always
he talked about it. He talked about in the press conference how he used to walk around with the food stamp book.
Yeah, but then he got his behind whooped in the Brooklyn streets when he was a kid. He was realize who he's talking to. He don't even
How old is this dude?
You're talking to the people who was 44.
He's 44, 45.
Really? He looked like he about 56, 57.
He tried to manipulate that in a way and say, look, I used to have food stamps, so now don't fault me for wanting nice things.
Right, for wanting nice things, yeah.
No, you got this big ass house.
Bitch, I'll take a book of stamps.
Hello.
You used to get and you got clown, and now you this big. That's why you dog women, talk to women bad.
Strangled to death by 16 police officers.
Wait. Now this nigga keeps trying to drag this daddy story out. But come to find out from what I have been researching,
this
is his daddy. This is not his daddy. And sir, how do you know so much about this man that you've never met? Make it make sense. It was 16 people. Sir, it was 16 people that killed my father. So are we talking about your dad or are we talking about the robbery? Are we talking about your mom with food stamps? Or are we talking about the robbery? What the fuck?
About everything.
He's talking about everything because he's gaslighting everyone. He was up there gaslighting the whole world.
He don't know when he ever get this time like this again. Yeah. So he milking it to the man. He done said all this before in his lives. We heard all this before.
But y'all, before I hit this play button, if y'all go to his Facebook page before Sunday, he would barely get 10 shares on a video, 22 comments on a video. So if you're this...
Yeah, he did all of this for this attention. He needed the attention, obviously. Now, let's see how many shares he get his next sermon. That's what we need to look at.
Nobody's looking at his sermon.
I'm seeing people who like, I never heard of him. Oh, no, that's so sad. Like,
he's trying to get a gun.
Gotta pass. Everybody gotta pass. That's what he's trying to do.
He's trying to get a gun license.
They say he's allegedly a Mason. Oh, okay.
He a what?
They said allegedly in the comments that he's a Mason.
Man, get out of here.
Nah. He's definitely trying to get a gun license. He's trying to get a gun.
He ain't talking about that yet.
Oh yeah,
is he a felon? Is he a felon?
Yes.
He said he illegally convicted, but he think all clergy should be able to get guns, and he's going to talk to the legislature to get that, try to get that law.
They ain't trying to hear his ass.
He wants our governor here in New York to reach out to him.
Oh, wait a minute!
The governor in New York.
Hold on.
He that's what he said. He wants her to reach out to him.
He do know that the governor's not in New York City. The governor of New York State is not in New York City.
Arthur Miller don't even claim him.
He know that. He ignorant.
Sir, I told y'all New York is talking. So, sir, all of your, fuck this. I'm finna play this shit because
by the 77 precinct, and I had to grow up without a father.
What does it have to do with this?
I didn't have nobody to teach me how to be a man.
And it
the color of my father's skin.
Yes,
you
we
learned
know
how to
because we know
scam.
you fucking down the girls
But yet,
up in New York.
my church, nobody can empathize or sympathize with us. You want to know why? Because you're
With me, he
plastering
said it right the
their
first time.
pastor, his past. And nobody wants to talk about these 3 men that came into this church and violated us.
How do they violate?
We
They
are a
violate
house of
you.
worship.
They
It
came
doesn't
for
matter
you.
if we're black, brown, white,
Ain't come for
Asian.
nobody else.
It doesn't matter. Why are we missing the point?
Sounds like you
Why
owe
isn't
them
there
some
enough
money.
media talking about what happened to my church? My wife has not stopped crying. My daughter has not stopped crying yet. My members have not stopped crying yet.
Where are your
Nobody's
members?
empathizing with my church.
They ain't even out there.
They don't even want to come
Right.
to church no more. I was on the phone with one of my preachers. She said, Bishop, I'm scared to answer the phone. It just brings so much anxiety.
What?
They're
It's like
beating
they
up
were
on
scared
you,
to knock
Bishop.
somebody's ass
What
out.
are we supposed to do? I'm a black man in America.
Say what?
Every time I get in my car,
And you a bad
I don't know
actor.
if I'm going to come home. Because we die for less.
Nah, New York not talking, Brooklyn talking, we
So
talking.
today, I want to bring our attention to a few points. Then I'm going to open it for questions. Everybody is setting a narrative that all of this, it was $1 million, it was 400,000, all that's garbage.
Oh!
Nobody can quote that I said.
I'm so
that.
glad he's not
Sell
from
news-
Detroit.
He said nobody can quote that. He said that. Like,
This is what I'm talking about. You talking too much, sir. You talking too much.
Yeah.
You, nobody can quote you. Bitch,
Okay.
you said this on live. It is in your press release. Bitch, I told your ass talking.
Bishop Jesse.
And where is all the members at this so-called press conference?
Where is your member at?
Where is your adjutant, your armor bearers? Bitch, you ain't got no support at this point.
I-
Your ass was a setup.
papers, and to sell media, y'all put whatever number you want on its face. And I don't get the opportunity to defend myself.
Sir, you've been defending yourself all week.
Just it started,
$1
right?
million worth of jewelry. You know,
I
a
was worried about
tabloid.
your family,
Why would
right?
a pastor have that? What about his congregation? And then you posterize if I wear a Fendi suit
Not
or
posterize.
Gucci suit.
Where you get posterized from? What is that a word?
It sounds like some kind of cream.
Why can't we wear that in the church? What's wrong with that?
What's his educational background?
What?
Not much.
What's wrong with that?
In
Because we
prison.
believe God for hope. We believe
I thought they got
God for
degrees in prison.
We believe God for transparency.
He got his
We believe God to
certification.
change our
Right.
lives. My mother
He
was on
said, what's
welfare.
wrong with them
I
wearing
remember
bikini in church? Okay.
Hold on. Here's another sympathy. My mother was on welfare. My mother was on welfare.
I don't know how old y'all are, but I was born in 1978 where I had to get the pack
This
of
is
food
praising the
stamps.
Republicans.
The purple, the yellow, the brown, the rainbow book. And I had to go and use food stamps.
I used to use
So
the
now I'm
same
able
food stamp to get my
to
lunch
buy
for
a little
school,
finer
honey, and I
things for
still
me
ain't
and my
going this
family.
scam, but not a
And now
damn
you
thing.
crucify me.
As you should.
Now you crucify me. And everybody say, how in the world can you come to a destitute neighborhood and wear these garments? Well, I don't see this neighborhood as destitute. I see this neighborhood as growing. With men leading neighborhoods like this, it will be changed. I wear what I wear to encourage people, not to laugh at people. My community work speaks for itself. I am the biggest pastor in New York City.
That's
Wait, what?
That's a stretch.
Time
That
out.
is a huge stretch.
That's a lie.
I can name a few pastors in New York City.
Bishop Frank
That's
White
a
of Church
lie.
County Christ, because honey, he's big. He's big.
Oh my gosh.
You
got
bigger than the AME
Floyd
church. What's the
Flake.
AME
You got
church
Floyd
called,
Flake.
y'all?
You
Yeah.
got the cathedral and
He not even bigger than Hezekiah. Hezekiah's still in
Right, Hezekiah is still in
I'm like,
Brooklyn.
Bishop
What is he
Frank,
talking about? What is he talking about?
Yeah, fool, so
Hezekiah
he
is
is the
still in
biggest.
Brooklyn.
pastor in New York, honey. No God.
Yeah.
Greater Allen. That's what it is, Giles. Greater Allen.
Greater Allen Temple. Yes.
That's
AME.
Greater Allen Temple.
Mm-hmm.
And we know you're not bigger than that AME church, honey.
At all.
Nope.
At all.
Pilgrim bigger than them too.
That's a fact.
He's crazy.
My God.
He's
This
full of
dude is
himself.
delusional. Like,
So this nigga sitting out here said he didn't say that, and nobody can quote him. But in his press release, it says right here in the press release, I would post it up, but the way he got it on here is so fucking fuzzy you can't hardly see shit.
Right,
It says on Sunday, July 24th, 2022, there 3 armed men entered Leaders of Tomorrow International Church and removed jewelry from Bishop Whitehead and his wife during church service. The thieves made off with approximately $1 million in jewelry. Sir, you're a fucking liar.
He lies about everything. That's what
Everything.
I'm saying. He really
and
is.
why the fuck would you be wearing $1 million of damn jewelry in a church service, stupid hoe?
But you
25 members.
But his
That's
net
what
worth
Giving
is
hope to
that.
25 people.
That was a
And
lie right
his
there.
daughter ain't even got a goddamn nursery.
Oh, this man whole lie. His whole life is a lie.
No, but I'm tripping off of how you got all that. You talking about the Lord showed you blessed, but bitch, you in somebody else's church renting out. You ain't even
That's
got
not a
no
It's
own
not even a church. It's an event center. It's an event center. It's not even a church.
There you go. I'm sorry. Listen, I told the lady I was gonna stop doing that.
Right, Keisha. I'm Floyd Flake on the block for real.
I'm saying he got a whole flock. Pastor Flake has a whole flock.
Hold on, let me just say this, y'all. To the lady that actually owns this facility, I want to say that your inside of your building is absolutely beautiful. So please excuse me that I'm joking around with this. Please excuse me. But I'm gonna say this. It's a bodega, god damn it. You having church in a motherfucking bodega.
That's what it is. It's a bodega. That's what it is, friend. Call it out.
Yeah, I shut down on Thanksgiving and I spent $25,000 to feed 30 families.
Did you hear about that?
What you want.
If you have it,
He
you
spent
don't need to promote that.
$25,000 to feed only 30
It
families.
don't, but it don't take that much.
That math ain't
That man
math.
was having a 4-course, 5-course meal.
For the year, how many Thanksgiving did you feed them for?
Right.
25. He said 25,000 for 30 people he fed. So now you got with 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread.
So you spent per family, let's just round it up, $840 per family. What type of Thanksgiving was they having?
Right.
Cause bitch, how much does a can of
cranberry and some corn and a turkey?
This nigga can't even enunciate his words. Y'all think he could do math?
The turkey is gonna probably about be the most expensive. They ain't gonna cost you but $30.
Right, $30, $40 for the
Everything
turkey.
else is coming in a box or a can.
And the ham is $15.
Yeah, I'll wait.
Jesus.
And even the rich folks ain't spending $840 fucking dollars.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. And if they do, it's catered, bitch.
Man, this man lies. He killing my damn buzz. He just killing my buzz.
Really? I gotta go roll me a blunt for real.
Right.
The year before that, I did the same thing. Google it. You'll see it.
Where?
Every Christmas, I give away thousands of toys. Where is that in the media?
Wait a minute, pause that.
We didn't do
Pause
it. It's
that.
not in
Pause
the media
that,
because we didn't
John.
do it. It's not
How you
supposed to
gonna
be
tell
in the
somebody
media.
to Google it and then say, but y'all don't put that in the media?
Right.
What am I Googling then if it's not in the media, right?
Right.
Like,
And then,
how
and
he
then
talks
if y'all
makes
listen,
no
if y'all
sense.
listen to what he said, what he sounded like he's trying to change y'all narrative to say, oh, because he's really lying, because the people know he's lying, and he's trying to say, well, what have I did? I'm trying to get this money, but what have I did for? Oh, look at what else I've done. Look what else I've done. Yeah,
Right.
I'm rocking all of this, but I've given
Right.
this. Like
Yeah,
you,
changing the goalposts.
girl, you over here
Just moving the goalposts all around the goddamn field.
But
That's
how
all.
many times has the stuff he allegedly did for the community, because I can pull that up too, ended up being a fraud too?
Ooh.
Everything he does, that whole surrender thing or whatever, that was a fraud, and he keep talking about it, and we all know it's fake. because legal aid said they were the ones that orchestrated the surrender.
So
what are you even
Not
talking
legal
about?
aid, Lord.
So Pam, let me ask you this: is because if I've read it correctly, because I think I've seen the post, is now the FBI investigating him?
Well, I'm sure the FBI.
Allegedly, his house got raided a few months ago. Allegedly.
Oh.
Lord, CBPJ talking about this is making my A1C low.
Somebody put it down like it's the Price is Right. A can of soup is $5.
This dude is really, he has made my fucking head hurt.
So, and then you notice ain't no other. Where are his friends in ministry? Where are his brothers and sisters in ministry? Ain't no preachers there.
Right.
Ain't nobody standing in solidarity with him.
Biggest pastor in New York. That means everybody in New York.
Where Isaac Korea and them at?
No pastor in Brooklyn,
no pastor in Queens
has fellowship with him.
Is
the only
going to stand next to that man.
The Reverend Rufus Mahone and his wife Allison Mahone. Y'all can go look them up if y'all want to on Facebook. They just collaborated with them and did something. And Rufus Mahone was my spiritual father until he started doing kind of what Bishop Scam-A-Lot is doing to me. I feel like they under the same umbrella now because, why are you fellowshipping with these people all of a sudden? So, that's the only affiliation that he has had so far. Bishop Mahone and his wife, Allison Mahone in Brooklyn.
I am on his page, and there is nothing here about no toy giveaway.
Nope.
There is nothing here.
Nope.
Hold on.
Nope.
Lamor Whitehead. The Lord just blessed me. I just bought a whole apartment complex, y'all.
The Lord just blessed me.
He behind on those. Hey.
Purchasing apartment buildings. Gonna be teaching real estate classes.
He bought a whole apartment building.
Wait, but he gonna teach real estate classes.
Yeah, is that when he getting out his Mercedes-Benz Jeep or something?
Oh boy.
Shout out that Mercedes-Benz probably in that baby name.
Right. Messing up that baby credit.
Already.
She just came out. She got his credit score too by the time she's 10 years old.
See how this looks so bad on the church.
Right. Well, no. Let me say this, Jazz. Before people try to say what I do, I'm making the church look bad. But you got this dude out here blatantly, right in your face, doing fuck shit. You got people in the comments, oh, we're praying for you. I ain't praying for shit.
I'm not praying.
This sitting here right in your face, pulling a whole stunt. And you want to talk about we're praying? No, somebody need to beat his ass and send him on his motherfucking way because there's some bullshit.
No.
Yeah.
When he's quoted Proverbs 125 and Proverbs don't got that many chapters, I was like, I'm not calling you Bishop. No. Your name is Lamor. I'm not calling you Bishop. Your name
He don't
is
know
Lamor.
shit about shit.
But did you hear him come for Joel Osteen too? Talking about gotta go after. Yeah.
I go to prisons. I have gang walks. Gang members
That's
call
a damn lie.
I bet you do have gang walks.
That's a damn lie.
I bring gang members to talk to.
Hold on, friend. Pause it, friend. Pause it, friend.
Are you talking about 6ix9ine?
We ain't gonna play with that because I take that so personal. Because anything that has to do with guns out here in New York City, I'm there. My son was shot in 2020 4 times. He's paralyzed from the waist down.
Oh.
The doctor said that he'll never walk again. I don't believe that because I know my God is able. Period. Period.
No, he's
but
not.
He's a goddamn liar. He ain't never had nothing to do with nothing about nothing with no guns. Carry on, friend.
So,
Only thing he has to do with the gun, let's have a correction. In New Jersey, he was charged with stealing a 9mm. But go ahead.
Oh,
Come on, Pam, with the
right,
receipts.
right. But he
Pam
won a
gonna come.
gun though. He
Y'all
bought
better
one.
wake up and smell the Folgers in your cup. She gonna come with them receipts. I like old nasty receipt.
Good old Maxwell. Just get it.
Yeah.
Maxwell.
But I'm just saying, y'all, and people want to know why people have taken the church so like the church is a joke.
Mm-hmm.
It's a joke. We don't know who to believe at this point. Like honestly, you gotta know
the book says it, but the book says it. I mean, as much as we quote,
you gotta know it for yourself. Like this right here is a direct. What is the word I'm trying to look for? It is this is blaspheming on so many levels.
Mm.
What? It's another word. It's another word that's in the Bible that I'm looking for, and I can't.
Man, I would be so scared to do the stuff he doing with the church.
I'm just saying, this is something that you are playing. You are playing with fire, and it's like this. Seeing this right here, like we don't even. And you know what's so sad, y'all? It's so many. The reason why jobs they over here talking about we praying for you is because the same motherfuckers talking about they praying for him is the same motherfuckers is doing the shit he doing. They just ain't got caught.
Mm.
You know how many motherfucking pastors out there is running around in motherfucking Range Rovers and motherfucking Bentleys and Mercedes and all, and they take it for the church and they ain't putting a fuck ass thing back to the people, but all their kids is living lavish.
Mm.
All their kids got houses in the church's finances, and they put a doorknob on the motherfucker.
Mm.
Well, these kids getting ready to go back to school here in September. I want to see if he going to do a book bag giveaway.
Girl ain't gonna do shit. And
he gonna do something now. He gonna do something now because the eyes on him.
They gonna look for him. But that's the reason why motherfuckers is not taking the church seriously.
Right.
Because of this foolishness right here.
Very true.
Sure.
Don't nobody want to sit there like.
You know what? I want to know what I wonder what the people who sit up under him, what do they think?
Don't nobody sit
up friend, somebody in the comments asking who ordained him.
Oh shit.
Ronald McDonald.
This man was ordained twice. He was ordained by Sean Smith. I believe it was 2014. He was ordained by Sean Smith. And no, I'm sorry. I take that back. No. That was 20. Anyways, he was ordained once by Sean Smith. Then Bishop Quintard S. Caldwell ordained him and then turned around. This nigga ordained with Bishop Quintard S. Caldwell, ordained his wife. He was the co-ordainer, consecrator, whatever. He ordained his wife with Bishop Caldwell. So I have the videos, which that's going to be another day because I'm about to go off on that because I feel like this right here. Please don't call me a fucking lie because when I give you receipts and you don't want the motherfucking receipts, take your punk ass on somewhere because I didn't gave you what you asked for. Don't get motherfucking mad because at the end of the day, y'all preachers and pastors are associated and doing fuck shit.
His other wife said, PM, because you know more of the legal stuff that I know. I'm just catching up on his legal stuff. His first wife accused him of molestation. He touched on her kid.
Jive has a video on that. Like, when you do that, like 5 months ago, he was accusing his wife. He said his wife accused him of that. He did a whole rant on the video.
Oh, he said his wife accused him.
He said his wife
they got it wrong
of that, and he was exonerated.
She's not gonna accuse him for no fucking reason. Evidently, she saw some shit she ain't even want to fucking see.
Well,
Lord, they say he was ordained by Sean Puffy Combs.
There's a special place in hell for motherfuckers.
Bishop Bad Boy.
I believe it because his wife was signed to him. Don't forget that his wife was signed to him. So I believe it.
They was doing the Harlem.
Wait a minute. Well, you don't establish that they ain't really married, so technically she ain't his wife.
Hello.
She the side piece.
Well, Puffy ain't never been married either. It must be a religious thing.
Between the streets, the church, and politics. Where is that in the media? Why do we always gotta tear black men down? I don't see y'all talking about Joel Osteen.
He got robbed by black men. This ain't no cop case.
I don't see y'all talking about his tailored suits.
Oh.
But as soon as a black man has a tailored suit, he's a criminal.
Oh, somebody.
And y'all build the narrative. Oh, he was in prison, and he must have knew something about a robbery. Are you kidding me?
Right.
Let my church give us some sympathy.
No, we don't.
Empathize with us in this season.
We don't give them out.
This only happened 5 days ago.
Well,
this only happened 5 days ago.
We're
Don't it feel
hurting.
like it's been a year.
We had to get on the floor.
He didn't get the news flash
why
that
y'all
they
making
dragged
the pastor get
Joe
on the floor?
Osteen when he didn't open
Why
his
y'all beating me up like this?
cathedral to let them people in.
Why
that
you
was
doing
out-
what you're doing?
Okay, you must have missed that.
So
he wrote this stuff
when
down.
you look at tabloids and you guys say, well, the reason why his church got robbed was because of his lifestyle and because of the clothes he wear and the jewelry he had. Well,
Here you go.
I want to take you back to June 17th in 2015. 9 people were killed during a worship service at Emmanuel African Methodist Church.
And that was by
You was out of pocket.
Didn't have chains.
You shouldn't even brought
Didn't have
that
a
up.
nice car.
What if they got to
But
do
yet
with?
they prayed. P-R-E-Y.
He trying to say it doesn't
They're
have anything
praying
to do with his clothes
on
or whatever.
our church.
Because Emmanuel
What about
got shot
in
up
2017?
white
Another black
supremacist.
church in
But
Texas.
Emmanuel got shot up by a white
26
man that
church
was
members
white supremacist.
died.
It was a white
And
supremacist.
20
Not compared to
wounded.
fucking-
And he didn't owe and
Because they
steal
walked
from
in our
everybody's
church
grandma and stuff.
and did
Right.
what they wanted to
I
do.
bet you Emmanuel didn't owe no goddamn $4.4 million.
This is the first time this ever happened in New York City. The first time ever. So therefore, if we don't protect our houses of worship, they're going to be copycat crimes, just like this. And I want to call on the governor. I want to call on the mayor. I
Here
want
we
to call
go.
on the Congress, the council, and the assembly.
They busy. They
They need
busy
to pass a
tomorrow.
law
They busy.
expeditiously that pastors
Expeditiously,
of
now
houses
he
of
Joe
worship
Card.
and anyone under the ecclesiastical staff need to be able to have permits for firearms. If the teachers can have it, we should be able to have it.
They ain't got felonies.
No matter if we
Right.
have a record, it should be exempt.
He said no matter
Because
if they have a
we changed
record,
our
they
life.
should be exempt because we changed.
Because we
his
changed
life.
Well, why
our
do you
life.
have to carry pistols?
There are
Why can't
plenty
you,
of
have
pastors with
security?
guns.
Well,
Trust.
Right.
some churches are too small to afford armed security.
But you can walk around
So
with
we
all
should
that
be
jewelry,
able to
but you
bear
can't
arms.
afford
You
the
church is
security.
small.
Actually, all that he had $1 million worth of jewelry. He should have had a whole security
You
detail.
have your own security. You don't
Can't
need to
afford
for
security.
Why call it
First
that?
of all, he personally needs security, not that
Right.
church.
We
'Cause
are-
they weren't coming for the church.
I don't
Secondly, if you can pay for them to go
I'm
to
asking the media
counseling,
today.
then you can pay
I
for
called this
security.
emergency press conference because
That's a
we need a story around
press
the world,
conference.
Bishop Whitehead.
Now it's an emergency.
Wait.
Maybe that's why I was in
You
the street.
Google Bishop Whitehead. Everybody's trending off of Bishop Whitehead. But Bishop
No,
Whitehead
they're trending.
goes
That's
home
Bishop
and cries
Whitehead bullshit.
because I'm the victim. My
Oh.
church is the victim.
Oh,
But the media is
she
portraying
ain't been
me to
acting
be
like a
a
victim
villain.
since the shit happened, okay?
And it's
She's
not
been
fair.
watching everybody talking about it.
Let us mourn a little bit. Let us thank God a little bit. That there
Yes,
were
for the death of his jewelry. Are you crazy?
At all.
You should be mourning for the death of his
I'm going to open the
$1
floor
jewelry.
for questions,
That's a sad occasion.
and I'm going to answer it.
Wait a minute,
To my
Zaki.
best
That's right.
knowledge.
Everybody may have a past, but
based
we
off
don't
of what
lie
I've
about it.
conversated with
There's
my
a
attorney.
testimony and we move forward. We don't lie about our past. That's the difference.
Wait.
We're
Question.
trying to say,
Wait. They finna ask questions. So I need y'all to listen to this and listen at this nigga lie. So before we start barking and squawking, I want y'all to hear what he's saying. This is about to be the lie and the most. This is Andrew Caldwell 2.0. This is Justice Smollett 2.0. Okay. Ain't nobody paid this man to do nothing. So this ain't really Andrew Caldwell because Bishop Porter gave him $100. But this nigga right here, This is gonna take the cake, y'all. Let's just listen.
Bishop, what do you have to say? Did you, based on what the woman in the lawsuit accused you of stealing $90,000 life savings, did you do that, and what is your response?
Oh, he had a victory,
today,
right?
As one of the CBS reporters so kindly brought to our attention, and my attorney also brought to my attention, we gained a victory today. We gained a victory today. Y'all do your own research, but I can't get into the legality of this fictitious claim against me.
Fictitious.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Man, I would pay that attorney to
Motherfucker,
let
he
me
said,
do
is
his
it true or
deposition.
not? Like, it's yes or no.
Again.
What was the big
First,
no victory if you
He's
can't
trying
talk
to,
about
no, he's just trying to say because the judge didn't default him for not answering, that's a victory. Because he hasn't answered that lady's complaint. He ain't thought about this probably until this stuff happened and came in the media. Because if you look at his past
we
on
gained a
other
victory
civil
today.
cases, he usually
So
gets
everybody that's
default.
been
He doesn't even
posting
respond.
about Bishop, I want y'all to understand that y'all are seeing a true man of God. Y'all can paint me the way y'all want to paint me, but we gained a victory today, and I'm gonna leave it right there.
Shit.
And also, have you spoken with the mayor since yesterday?
Come on, white man, ask your question.
Yes.
What did you talk about?
2 questions.
He just encouraged me to keep my head strong.
Oh.
You see how fast he made that up? It looked like a lie when he said it.
That shit is so big.
Hold on.
That's how we're reporting it. And I actually asked them how they got those numbers. They said the victim of the crime reports the numbers. So I was wondering, first, how did the $400,000 number come up? And then how did it go up to $1 million?
You have to ask the NYPD for that. Can't
I
ask
said
me.
to ask you.
No, I'm going to ask them.
That's the question we're not going to address at this time.
Yeah.
You see how mad he got real quick?
He got mad, honey.
Is there a more accurate number that we can report?
Don't
you ask me
legal
shit.
team told me do not get into the value of any property. So
You already
guys
did.
do your research.
But
your legal team told you to do this ghetto press conference.
Right.
Pam, if you was his attorney, would you have advised him to do this press conference?
I wouldn't even been his attorney because we wouldn't have got along.
But hypothetically,
He don't even listen. He's an uncontrollable client. No. I'd have dropped him in a minute. He couldn't even pay me enough. He couldn't even give me one of them outstanding Maseratis he got liens on.
Well,
he would have gave you a whole book of stamps, though.
Right. Brown ones. He would give you a whole book of brown ones. Brown and purple.
That's the dollar ones. Oh, yeah, here you go.
We have really been taking our time because this has been a traumatic experience. So I've been having
the background noise
this week. So my main
I
focus
doubt
right now
his
is to
attorney
make
even
sure
a lot
that my
told
church
him
is
to do
okay.
this at all.
And all of those
You ain't started legal aid.
All of those meetings
Same
will.
Giuliani.
I'm hoping that the governor
Rudy
will reach out to me.
Rudy
so we can
Giuliani,
have-
right.
I am the first pastor to ever be robbed in history in New
Bitch, I can't.
He did it to
He said
be
he
the
the
history
first one
book.
to ever get robbed.
You are the first pastor to ever be robbed.
New York City, so I'm waiting for the governor to reach out to me. I'm also
And do what?
just waiting for
Keep
all
waiting, baby.
elected officials that can pass laws, sit down with me, and I'm definitely going to address that.
So, before you helped turn the young man in after the shooting on the subway, I remember when last year you ran, of course, for Brooklyn Borough President. Yes. And during that campaign, you accepted a loan, $150,000 from a woman in Miami, Josette Bayoro. Just wondering how you know her and why you did not repay her.
Thank you so much. At this present time, Bishop,
She tried to cut it off.
You said 2 questions. I didn't get to finish. Yeah.
Well, he probably fucking her too.
You're right. They're trying to listen. That's more of a legal question. And what you just stated.
She tried to save his dumb ass. She tried to save his dumb ass.
Look how my man's trying to take that picture to get his reaction, right?
So, before you helped turn the young man in after the shooting on the subway, I remember when last year you ran, of course, for Brooklyn Borough President. And during that campaign, you accepted a loan, $150,000 from a woman in Miami, Josette Bayoro. Just wondering how you know her and why you did not repay her.
Thank you.
How
Read that
about this
down.
woman?
Bishop will no longer be answering any more questions. We appreciate
You said
your
2
time.
questions at first.
I
I didn't
He
get
hurried
to
up.
finish the
He
first.
hurried up. He hurried up. He was about to bury himself.
He's just trying to protect. We want Lamor
That's more than
Whitehead
the
to answer.
question. And what you just stated is inaccurate. I'm gonna leave it there.
Why though?
If a lawyer we can get in
Yeah.
contact with,
Yep.
what's his name?
All you have to do is send an email, and then we'll email you back.
Email. We gotta
He is
make it
getting
look
caught
nice.
all up in his lies.
At lotim.org.
Baby, she's like, come on, nigga.
Yeah, come
All
on.
press releases will be sent out to the media with all information on Bishop
You need to
Whitehead
say you
and
get the
any
fuck
questions
back.
that you may have.
Girl, you need to go somewhere with this raggedy and skinny shirt.
Yeah, I don't
That's a
know.
good question.
Yes.
That's a good
Who the hell is dry?
I'm gonna find out
Who is this lady?
Right? By not separating. The Bible says a divided
I'm
house
gonna
can't
find
stand.
out
Right?
everything
The Bible
about
also
it.
says a double-minded man is unstable
Why
in all
is
his
she
ways.
here and not the
What I
fucking wife?
represent for the community, I look like you.
You mean the
I
side
wear
hoe?
the same Brooklyn
Because
bag.
she not a
I
wife.
wear it. Look
Oh,
on my
you
page,
fucking hoe.
right? Because I want to inspire you. I want you to be able to understand that the same God that
Inspire
loves
you
me,
to do what?
He loves
Run a
you.
scam?
And I want us to
He
all
said, I
come
want you to
together. That's how we
understand
do
the
Ooh,
same
baby,
God that loves
this
you.
is one more nasty stunt
Come
queen.
together, right? Not
Yeah,
hating one
that's
another,
all it
not
is.
separating from one another, right? And standing 10 toes down. The reason why
And
they
alive.
are able to attack me and the way they attack me is because we are a divided people. We are a divided house. And you know one thing I want to say about that, if they had cameras when my father was beat and strangled to death by 16
Oh, Lord.
police
That's not
officers,
your daddy.
then we would have had a witness. But back
Can
in
we please find out if
1978,
this lady has
the black
cameras in
man
her
and the black
event
woman's
space?
testimony or witness statement didn't mean anything. And that's why all of them got off. My father's dead. I'm still here fighting.
You broke? You about
Fighting
to
for
be
my
broke?
life.
Bishop, I'm sorry, but what would you say to people who wonder how a pastor has the kind of money it appears that you might have in the possessions? What would you say to people
What would
who
I say?
question
The
it?
Bible
Yeah.
says in the book of Genesis that there are four
Genesis.
streams of the rivers. So I always teach my church and I always teach people to have more than one stream of income. It's not about getting in my
He
business.
said, go
It's
to the
about
book of
having
Genesis,
more
go somewhere up
streams
in there,
of
you'll
income.
find
I'm not
it.
on a salary with my church. It's about having multiple.
Did you hear him? No, he's not on
streams
salary
of
with his
income.
church, but he ain't say he don't take money.
They don't
from
take
the
money
church.
from the
He
church,
just
right?
said he's not on
On
salary.
salary, right?
I don't think that was what the word was trying to interpret it of 4 streams.
Of income, right? 4 streams of
That's not
income.
what I
Yet
got
you're
from the
renting,
word.
but yet you're renting a space. You know what I'm saying? Like this don't even make sense
And
just
that's why
on
I'm
TV.
glad you keep bringing that up because it's like if anybody in their right mind can see this, how are you going to say in your breath that you got all this money stolen?
That's
but
right,
you
Deb
are
Lover. God is not
on
mocked.
a store
That you are
fucking front
absolutely
church.
right.
You're
renting a
sir.
space.
You don't own that space. You're renting. That is
Renting,
someone
yes.
else's building. But you walking around here and millions of fucking alleged jewelry that you got
Right.
stolen. Bitch, you are a fraud. You a
Talking
fraud.
about you a hope to other people. Hope to what? Hope to
I
fake it
want
till
to
you
point
make
out
it.
something to you all. I hope y'all don't go subscribe to his page, but if y'all go to his page and y'all click on the videos, because I'm way back in 2021. One video, every video, the views are the same. One video, 154,269. Next video, 155,240. Next video, 155,363. Next post, he got 4. Baby, listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, your whole life is a fucking farce. This is despicable. And we're gonna carry on.
That's it. Everybody wants to box me in to make it seem like I am on salary with my church. I am not. To answer your question.
You don't have to be taking that money.
All you gotta do is put it in your pocket.
That's it. That's it. Them same $1,000 that was stolen.
Unaccounted for.
That,
The
right.
NYPD has.
I want to see the church finances.
That's exactly. Let me see the book.
Calls me all the
Let me see
time.
the books.
The chief of patrol.
In the story.
The commissioner of community affairs came here. The NYPD has
They
been
gonna issue him another cease and
impeccable.
desist. Watch.
I'm talking about they call me every single day to ask me am I
They're
okay.
doing their job as
But
police
you
officers.
imagine.
Yeah,
when this
they're
happened,
investigating
he
your
was
ass.
over here in 10 minutes. I can't speak highly enough for the NYPD. And
Yeah,
with me
until they
speaking this
crack your
way
ass.
about them, y'all better believe it. Because I was upset when I was young that they took my father's life. But I was able to forgive, right? And now I have a relationship with NYPD. And they call me every single day. Someone calls me from the NYPD to make sure if I need anything, to make sure what I need. And every Sunday, the security system has changed. The NYPD will be outside. So for all my members that are looking, all the people that want to come to church, come on to church, because the NYPD will be here for our safety.
Yeah, right. The NYPD.
They ain't gonna waste their fucking time.
They don't have the budget.
Right, they got better
Can't hear
things to be worried about, like murder,
I'm not even going to
rape,
answer that question anyway, so no matter.
And they ain't even got the
What was the question? What was the question?
Dying every day.
What was the question? Rewind that, Giles. He said, I'm not gonna answer that. It don't matter. What they asked?
Okay.
He was over here in 10 minutes. I can't speak highly enough for the NYPD. And with me speaking this way about them, y'all better believe it. Because I was upset when I was young that they took my father's life. But I was able to forgive, right? And now I have a relationship with NYPD. And they call me every single day. Someone calls me from the NYPD to make sure if I need anything, to make sure what I need. And every Sunday, the security system has changed. The NYPD will be outside. So for all my members that are looking, all the people that want to come to church, come on to church, because the NYPD will be here for our safety.
Bishop, I know you can't address the case with Pauline Anderson, but her son Rashid used to be involved with your church. Could you speak to why there was a falling out?
We can't hear you.
No, I'm not even going to answer that question anyway, so there's no
I
matter.
can't hear.
Yeah, I'm not even answering it
It
because
was
that
some
don't even
Pauline
matter.
Anderson that was a member of his
Yeah,
church.
he was talking about
Things
that case.
protecting the church. And if you guys want to clear anything up, if I can answer it, I'm going to answer it. I don't run from anything, family.
You
Sir.
are running like
You
a
are.
You just said you wasn't gonna answer it, so that's running.
Just
I don't
shut
understand.
the fuck up, Fizz, because you sound a plump fucking fool.
Yeah, what are we
You sound a
missing?
fool. Oh God.
I'm with you, Auntie Deb. I bet they're gonna arrest his ass this Sunday.
Y'all want me to go to the church? Should I go there Sunday?
Yeah, go in there, sit there.
Giles, we should have took our motherfucking flight up to New York, honey, because I guarantee, baby, we would have, honey, he would have had to answer some fucking questions.
He would have had the punk ass adjutant escort jobs out.
Right. Soon as we saw him, don't let him speak. Get him out of here.
So it's like you asking, you saying, I'm
Look,
gonna
that attitude would have moved that Sunday.
Right.
every
Get him
other
out of here.
question, you're fucking saying you're not going to answer. You're talking about you're going to let it open for questions, but every other question, you're saying you're not going to answer. So it's like, bitch, it's a lie. Like, why not answer it? If it's the truth, it's the truth. If it's a lie, it's a lie.
I'm gonna go there Sunday and see how much money they ask.
Josh,
for.
you see Tyria comment.
I'm gonna be vulgar. This nigga makes my nuts itch.
Nuts
Now
You mean your ovaries? He makes your ovaries itch? Well, goddamn, them inside nuts. That's a lot of God damn.
you got to be one. You got to be one sick, insane motherfucker in your membrane to really put all this together.
Yeah, he really is. Like, we laughing and kikiing and it's fun and all that. But this shit is serious.
No, something is really wrong with him. When you really just track his life, something is really, he's delusional and he really believes a lot of this stuff. Like, I know.
And I'm like, I wouldn't put it past him that the motherfucker ain't on no sniff, no damn smoking, no shot.
Mm-hmm.
That he comes up with.
Well, wait a minute now. What you mean smoke, bitch? What you?
I ain't talking about that smoke. We
gotta be specific.
Pump the magic dragon. That's that one.
That was supposed to get your nerves together and help you process some shit. But I'm talking about the other smoke, the shit that you snorting shit, honey.
I know. I've been watching. He got that coke jaw. He got a coke jaw. You know what a coke jaw is? When they like that Bobby Brown, when they talk and they
that mini stroke.
He got that. He has that. He has that coke
And-
jaw. He has that. For
I know
sure.
one thing. Come Monday
Allegedly.
morning, I'm about to type up all this stuff and copyright this because it's a whole Netflix movie.
Yeah.
Girl, look,
Right.
don't forget about us because we want to.
You know this about to be lit. This about to be.
Don't forget, we want to be
Let
about
me
that
play his
too.
wife.
Who you gonna get to play him in the movie, Pam?
Right.
Justice Smollett.
His spiritual wife. His spiritual wife. I'm gonna play his
This
spiritual
is just
wife.
like, and the questions I have, you guys, where is the wife? Who the fuck is his side piece, bitch? Where is his attorney and where is his church members? Why aren't the church members standing behind him? Like,
Yeah, very true.
I'm confused. Like,
Because
you don't
they
have no
know
support
it's
out there.
bullshit.
Where is
Right.
the pastor? None of you, for you to be the
They
biggest
know it's the
pastor,
shit.
where is the support system? Because they not falling for your lies.
Flavor Flav.
Don't nobody know that dude. Don't nobody know that
Somebody
dude.
said Flavor Flav ordained him.
You know what?
It's so fucking fucked up and it's so crazy, but I'm gonna tell you, it's a special fucking place in hell.
Oh, he got ordained by Bishop Don Juan.
Oh, not Bishop Don Juan. God damn.
And he's still alive.
Just regarding, okay, great,
He done drank
NYPD
from
will
the
be
pimp
here,
cup.
you know, giving that assurance to your parishioners to come back to church now, but is there a greater plan going on in your mind? I mean, you're calling on the governor and the mayor to make kind of just across the board to maybe help protect pastors more, but in general, you know, you even mentioned we can't really afford as a small church to hire our own security, you know, team, but are you thinking about that, kind of contrasting that with what people are accusing your lifestyle of being maybe lavish, you know, but are you thinking about maybe a plan of a different kind of security team and investing in that for future?
Yes. We have a whole strategy. We have a whole strategy. We're putting together a whole strategy, a whole plan. And I'm not only calling on the governor, I'm calling on President Biden. Because, you know, anytime that there is an election,
Because Biden ain't big.
they all come to the house of worship. Right? So they get our vote. Protect us. So why don't we do it this way? Protect the vote, right? So I'm calling on the White House. I'm calling on every elected official that has power to protect.
And they sent you right to voicemail.
We need protection. We need you to sympathize with us. So therefore
Sympathize with what? So you don't need to protect
So he
the
went
Lord.
from the
You need to protect
governor
the
to
Smith and
the
Wesson.
White House. So he went from the
Everybody
governor
doesn't
to the
make
White House.
money in
Got
church.
it.
There's so
This
many
is not
churches
making
that's struggling. Struggling. We are struggling. But we love Jesus
No,
Christ
you
so
struggling.
much that we still crawl to church. Churches are bankrupting. And we can't find help.
For the people like you. That's why.
worth of jewelry. Why would you be sad?
Like you, the church should be broke. You got all that jewelry.
Right, exactly.
Because this
Pawn
gun
your shit.
violence
Your church
has
will like.
went to a new level.
He wants some government funds. That's
If I
what
have
this
any
is
words
all
for
about.
the robbers, what would I give you? First of
Ain't
all,
no federal government giving him nothing. He ain't getting no grant.
Hold on.
6, verse 14, 15 says,
Wait, what? Wait. I need to write it down.
then I
Give it up for the background noise.
So I would say I forgive you. There's no harm, no hurt, no foul. But the second thing I would say is turn yourself in. What you did was in violation of every code of ethics.
What code?
Nobody.
We want to talk about ethics.
Right.
That's going to respect you from running into a church of worship. Ain't nobody that have any tough blood in their body gonna respect you from running
Nobody
into
gonna
the church.
respect you for
Nobody.
swindling these people out of
So
their nigga.
turn yourself
What
in.
you talking about?
Right.
You
Find
goofy
your
ass
local
nigga.
station, police station,
$100,000,
and turn yourself
That's
in.
why you there by yourself, you dumbass
And if
nigga.
whoever was
Nobody
behind it,
respect you now.
because you know the tabloids think I'm behind it. Whoever was behind it,
Tabloids.
snitch.
Who
Tabloids.
those tabloids?
Right?
You mean the
Because y'all think I'm
papers?
behind it. Tell on them. When you turn yourself in, tell on them. Snitch on them. Because what you did was wrong. That's what I would tell them.
Are you talking to yourself?
Anybody else?
He is preaching to himself, y'all. Get it?
Lord, I thought Mother Caldwell was bad.
So I don't I separate myself from my church, right? So it's not like I help my
I
church
thought Donald Trump was bad.
do any investments, all right? I've never done that, okay?
But you
what I
was
do
asking
is
for the church to give your
I
ass
teach
$10,000.
free classes. That's what I do. I teach free classes. Classes
Well,
that
if they
will cost
paying,
$5,000.
if they paying, it's not
I
free.
teach free classes.
Nigga, you are charging for these fucking classes.
Right.
Oh,
What is he teaching? What is he claiming he teaching?
Real estate.
Dude, this nigga got a real estate license.
Probably not.
And he teaches you how to fix your credit. You know, that's the big
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
But you
Gotta
can
get
on
that.
your mortgage on that $4.4 million house.
Bitch.
Bitch, I wouldn't trust the first.
Snatched.
But you want to teach me about realty instead, but you renting. Oh, that's not your
Give up your social security number at your own risk.
Baby,
That's
that's
all I
God.
can advise you.
That's a bro code. Oh God, that's a
Broco.
Jesus, he's a broke one, honey. Lord have mercy.
Does anybody know how many members does he actually have?
Oh, I got pictures. Hold on. I got pictures.
It wasn't that many. It wasn't that many doors. I'll give it about a good 20, 25.
That's what I'm saying, about 25.
If that.
Because I can tell right now by him, the socioeconomic status of his church can't be that high.
No, it's not.
It's not.
He just said they was broke. He said it. They bankrupt.
They some brocos.
Well, Bishop, why you ain't gonna sell the jewelry? Why you ain't gonna sell the jewelry, Bishop? If y'all was broke.
Oh, y'all trying to tell me Kim live?
That's how y'all know this whole shit is a fucking set up scam. Like,
And I disagree on cocaine. Eric Adams ain't standing behind him for nothing. Eric Adams is talking to him, but you won't see Eric Adams in not one photo, not one press conference standing behind this clown. Eric Adams got sense.
This
don't make no sense.
This is just
And you're not supposed to accuse him of being falsely because he's a black man.
Oh.
Or if you want to go to the Bible, it says, touching my prophet and you touching on my anointing, do my prophet on the bitch by.
I want to show y'all. Well, y'all really can't see me, but first of all, Mr. Multi-Millionaire, you have a folding table as a communion table that's in the front of your church that's wrapped up with some dollar store sheets.
Wait, Jay, guys, he don't got to do this in the Remembrance of Me table.
Hell no.
You can't get it in a rented space. How are you supposed to have that in a rented space? It don't fold up.
Oh God, that's the church.
You never seen a portable Remember Me?
Oh God.
Table?
Everybody in that skin.
And then on top of that, sir, I don't look at this.
What is that?
That's them backdrops. And
them draperies. That's them drapes.
And somebody said though,
He went to Office Max and got that printed out.
Yeah. That's off of Martha Stewart fabric. Don't.
I want to know.
Fabric. That's
and listen to me, all y'all COP people. Before I'm gonna read y'all. Oh no, I'm gonna read y'all motherfucking ass tomorrow. I promise you. I got some shit. I got
Brother, the COP people. I told you what my friend said. He said that is not the views of that person was not the views of COP as a whole.
I'm a Baptist with a COPP.
Okay, all right.
What COPP?
He had no problem with no homosexuals. He did a whole sermon talking about homosexuals in the pulpit.
But he up there sucking and fucking them.
Oh,
I heard about you in New Jersey and New York, sir.
He's running the girls down.
I heard about you.
He's running the girls down, and that's probably why some of them.
No. He's laying down.
Well, I mean, he did look like in one of the videos. His lips looked a little plump, like as if he was taking injections and shit.
I told him.
It's amazing how motherfuckers love to talk on homosexuals, but they be over there getting plowed like a motherfucker. Girl, please. Please.
Classes of real estate and how to invest and what to invest. So please don't be bamboozled of how people turn things around. But it's not something that I get into the pulpit and try to teach my church. This is a separate thing. I don't force my church into what they don't want to be in. I teach you the instruments and the ways of whatever I know. And it's up to you to decide. So I'm gonna take 2 more questions and
how did you feel? What was going through your mind when you was on the ground and that gun was in your back? I want to know everything that was going through your mind.
Oh, she's a character.
Nah, she was the plan.
Right. She's the
Were you
plan.
praying? What was going on?
Yeah,
I
you
was
was praying all right.
but prayer got me through. Right? I was looking at my daughter with a gun. I don't know what type of gun, but it was black. In her face.
All of them black, bitch.
8 months old. And daddy could not save her because if I moved,
What,
a
the
lot of
baby
lives
had-
could have been gone.
wait, the baby had jury on too?
I saw my church.
Can you pause it right
all
quick?
of my deaconess
Can you pause
boys.
it right quick? I'm gonna tell you right motherfucking now. I don't have no fucking kids, but bitch,
Right.
if you love your motherfucking wife and your fucking, I'm gonna say legend, and your fucking child, bitch, and you
Why
not
the fuck?
you got nigga out,
Dead.
you a bitch ass, you a bitch for
Right.
not motherfucking. You got a whole nigga in here with a gun, rock. That's why I said the stage.
Yeah.
You got a whole motherfucker in here with a gun pointed to your
To you.
head, and bitch, you not gonna try to take that motherfucker to the ground because your daughter is here.
But
Fuck the church at this point.
right,
Nigga,
right.
This is my daughter.
Right. This is
This
my
is my
family.
child, and she's sitting. No,
Makes
fuck
no
that,
sense.
bitch. No, ma'am.
No,
No, ma'am.
none
No,
whatsoever.
ma'am. No, ma'am. Nah, boo. Nah, boo. Nah, boo. That
Nah, that don't even make no sense. I don't know. A father first.
I don't know. Not one father, no true damn daddy.
Right. Right.
It's first of all, he would have motherfucking ran up on the motherfucking niggas anyway and try to take the gun away from them.
Right.
I don't know no Brooklyn nigga
Right.
that would have let a nigga put a gun in a baby
Face.
face.
No man,
Right.
not one.
He
And
would
I
have
done been in
died.
a
He would have
few
died. That right.
situations. Are
Exactly.
you
He would have
dumb?
died first. The
And
fact
don't
that
let
she
that
watched
and don't let that nigga get a gun and get the gun from you. Cause one thing about it, them New York niggas, that nigga would have shot the motherfucker and try to rob him, bitch. You ain't no real motherfucker up north nigga.
First of all, you had all that mouth. Wait. He said on Tasha K that he usually always have. Bitch, shut your fuck ass up. Ain't nobody. Oh God.
He just said he can't afford security. He just said every church.
He
can't
a
afford
whole
security.
lie. He a whole lie.
Here's the thing. This dude is running around here. He was just on. I was over there with Larry and Genesis. You had all that mouth for Larry and Genesis, and then you was in the comments coming for me, and I'm like, where's all of that now? Where's all of that now? And baby, I was right there in the comments wearing him out. And then so when I get on live, the only thing you gonna say about me is my eyebrows, bitch. I know because you want a nigga like me. You just mad because I'm not in New York. Bitch, let me tell you something. The only thing you can do for me is run that motherfucking card and hopefully give me a goddamn check. Bitch, I don't play with men like you. Bitch,
And
this
push
is
it to the limit, Josh.
You better hope that card don't decline.
Wait a minute.
Yes, you
Don't
better
get
hope
caught
that
up.
card don't
Don't
decline.
get caught up in the scheme, Jai. You better. All money ain't good money.
It ain't good money. But see, this is what I'm saying. You sit out here and you got all this mouth for Genesis and Larry and me, but then you turn around and now you want to cry. You want to cuss folks out, call folks fat, you want to call folks faggots and shit, and then now you want to get a bitch. Okay.
And somebody made a valid point. The robbers never even told him to get down on the ground. He got on the ground and said, all right, and went to the fucking ground. Bitch, what kind of fucking damn daddy is that? I wouldn't want my motherfucking damn girl.
They weren't even up on you, and you got on the floor.
Here you go. Here
Well,
you go.
well,
He didn't even have to get down.
he didn't want to get no blood on his suit.
Child.
He didn't want to
Ain't
get
no
blood on
fucking
his
way.
suit.
I'm gonna let my fucking
I-
daughters.
I don't know one. I don't know
pointed to
one.
my motherfucking head, and I'm not gonna sit there and motherfucking defend. But bitch, like I said, fuck the church at this point. This is my
Right.
child.
I
This
have
is
a
my
question for everyone. How do we feel about Tasha K?
Do we feel?
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about Tasha K. Tasha K can't do shit for me anyways. Cause I can tell you some behind the scenes shit.
She got her own. She got her own.
She got her own struggle. She paid Cardi her money yet.
Right. She
No.
paid Cardi her money. She don't have no room to talk about. No, she got bills due. Bitch, pay your bills. Pay your bills, bitch.
I don't feel shit for Tasha K because at the end of the day, you out here stunting and talking shit, and you still doing the same thing Bishop Dickhead doing. You talking all that mouth like, oh, this ain't really going on, but bitch, it really is. You really do, woman.
I'm telling you, Martin. I'm telling you, he talking about he from the streets. Nah, baby, you can't be from the streets.
That nigga ain't from the streets. He ain't from the streets.
You not as easy as your nigga. You gotta lay down as fast as the motherfucking soldier to bend the fuck over and let me plow your pussy. That's how quick he got on that motherfucking ground. He already assumed the motherfucking position, bitch. At the end of the motherfucking day, honey, he knew what the fuck time it was. And any motherfucking straight nigga that's that so easy to get took into the ground in front of your daughter, bitch, you need to get fucked in your ass because you a fucking pussy.
Oh God.
And I said,
Jazz, you trying to tell me when to turn my volume down. I got kids.
That kid.
Daughter life is on the fucking line. If your daughter's life was truly on the motherfucking line.
Y'all, we got like maybe 2 minutes with this thing. Let's go and finish that.
Because they was in white for communion, all on the floor, on top of each other. A pastor with his head down, looking, a shepherd, looking, hurting,
A shepherd.
feeling helpless. Can't do nothing. For people that trust me to lead them. And then y'all try to beat me up.
Oh, here come the tears.
What about my church?
Oh, here come the tears.
If y'all don't like me, don't follow me.
Oh God.
But what about my church? What about the women that's crying, that's calling me?
What about your fucking child?
What about my church?
Oh God.
Church.
It's not about me.
Why
Why y'all doing this?
It's all about you.
Why are you doing this?
It's all about you.
You made it about you. When you
Talk
jumped
about
on live.
being sympathetic and empathetic to my church.
Should have kept your mouth shut. Let the people
No
talk
further
about it
questions.
how they may.
No further
Thank you for
questions.
coming out.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming out. And y'all can send an email to
Ain't even no tears.
at lotim.org. May God bless you. And
Lord,
we
I'm
will
sorry,
be
he done
having
blew my
more
buzz.
Updates. The
I'm
investigation
so
is still
plugged
moving
in.
forward. And I can't wait for these 3 young men to be justice to prevail. God bless you, and y'all stay safe. Thank you.
Thank you for your time.
They said Tyrese. What more do you want from me? What more do you want from me?
Baby girl, if you ever look at this live and you see your daddy up here, baby girl, I'm so sorry you had to.
Right.
I am your mom, your motherfucking damn mama.
And daddy.
So damn ass. Because that right there, I wouldn't even want to be representation of my daddy. See, I'm gonna tell you what this is. I ain't gonna lie. He is nice looking.
No, fuck
Where your
You check your eye. Where your glasses, Jazz?
But I got my opinion. I'm just saying. I'm saying on a outside, if he wasn't with the fuck, let me just say.
I know you fucking lying.
But I'm saying that's probably how he was able to get by. He is
not a bad looking person.
Right.
He's not a bad.
He's not a good looking person either, sis.
Nah, nigga look like a black Kermit.
Y'all not gonna let y'all.
That nigga always look past get ready.
He looked like the dude from What's Happening.
My point was, I think that is the reason how he gets the motherfucking women, because he uses his looks and his collar. Because a lot of women, let me be honest with y'all, a lot of women,
that's true.
They go after clergy.
Yeah,
because the
do.
clergy had they
power,
in mind, this pastor got money, and evidently she seen what type of person he was. So I'm just saying, on the outside looking in, if I was the person, I'm like, oh my God, pastor,
that ain't even what it is. They both scam. They both con artists. And light spirits attract.
Now letting the chips fall where they have made.
And she ain't even a wife.
Exactly.
She ain't even a wife, so she a con artist too. She a scam artist too, just like him. And that's why they together.
Yeah. She wants y'all to pre-order her. Y'all gonna pre-order her. What is it, Frank? What is it called?
That journal, prayer journal. Bitch, you ain't getting shit from me. I'm gonna tell you about that goddamn prayer journal. It's a copy of Juanita Bynum, Kundalini, praying to the third dimension. Y'all, I'm telling you,
she don't need that prayer journal to write down her prayers when she locked up along with her husband.
I'm telling you, true Jesus, Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy, God.
But that's why I was trying to tell y'all. The chick got attracted to him because he was a preacher. She thought he had a little bit of money, even though she scammed artists. Y'all right, birds of a feather flock together.
That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. And he wooed her, and she saw all the cars and the jewelry.
But the tea about the whole
coldest winter ever. That's what it sounds like. Coldest winter ever kind of tea.
I believe it. But what I'm saying is,
his wife's mom. Yeah, we already talked about that. That's how we met, friend. Yeah, you guys. Her mother was in cahoots with Juanita Bynum, and they were selling prayer cloths for $100 and healing oils for like $100.
Them goddamn sheets. Them goddamn sheets. Always it's them goddamn sheets. Always.
Let me tell you, it ain't enough oil and bleach to clean them sheets.
Y'all better watch out. Them sheets got monkeypox on them. You better watch out. Them sheets got the pox.
This right here, it's not over. I'm telling you, something about to come the fuck out. Something is about to come out.
But you know what? Honestly, I don't think nobody is really taking them serious.
No, but I'm saying the fact that he's putting himself
the feds.
But he gonna do himself in. He gonna do himself in.
Yeah, but he already did. He threw those numbers out. He threw all the numbers out there.
That's what I'm saying. What preacher you know is gonna willingly tell the public, they sold this exact amount of money.
Well, the feds start looking into stuff like that. When you start talking about money and robberies, after a while, that's what I'm saying. He thinks the mayor is
already
his
running
friend.
his taxes that he just filed for 2022.
Right. He thinks that the mayor is his friend, and the mayor can protect him. The mayor cannot protect him from the feds.
But see, stuff like that too is how you get popped for tax.
The mayor wasn't trying to protect
when
him.
you talk about you have $1 million worth of jury, but you
ain't paying no taxes
on paper. Then they gonna want to know, well, you ain't paid taxes on this $1 million, and that, if they don't get you for nothing else, they will get you for tax evasion.
And honey, that is federal time.
Federal.
Honey, you fucking with Uncle Sam and his coins? That is federal time.
That part.
So listen, y'all, we have been on here, and I know that you all have enjoyed.
3 hours.
Yes. But see, it's been good though. And see, this is what happens when we start digging into stuff and having conversation. This has really been good. And I'm glad that so many people have watched this and you all enjoy. Make sure you follow all the content creators that are on here. Make sure y'all go follow Pam, the Law Intellect. Make sure you all go follow A Gift and a Podcast. Go over there and follow Captive Christian, the Velvet Missionaries. And Lady Jazz, make sure you go follow. Listen, you all. This has been really good tonight.
Yes, y'all make sure y'all follow me. I'm gonna find all of y'all's everything, child. I'm following y'all everywhere, child. Twitter, everything. Especially you, Pam. I might need you, girl, because I beat bitches up for fun sometimes. He not through with me yet. So, grow. I need you in my corner, grow. Okay.
I like the receipt giver.
So you all listen, every time we do our shows, we make sure that we provide facts, proofs, and receipts. I know I do when we do our stuff, and that's why I got Pam as my lawyer, because we're gonna make sure I don't say no fuck shit.
You don't say nothing without documents.
Nothing. You hear me? And so I appreciate Pam always, and this is why I keep pushing Pam. Pam is absolutely amazing, you all. She is an amazing person to have in your corner because she gonna try do her best. And you tell her the truth, she gonna tell you what you need to do. Okay. Now she can only give you legal advice. She can tell you what to do. Okay. So, anyways, y'all make sure y'all follow Pam. Y'all got last words before we get up out of here?
Oh, this was a good show.
It's been fun. It's really been fun.
All were great. I'm looking forward to following you guys and seeing what you all do. And yeah, this has been a blessing. I hope everybody in the chat has been blessed. And I hope the point wasn't missed. You know, God is real, and stop giving the money to them scammers, you guys. I know it's a lot of y'all defending him. And the reality of it is you can serve God without getting
It's a personal relationship. Get it together.
period.
So listen, you all, if you have enjoyed tonight's show, please make sure you support the content creators. Cash App, Zelle, whatever y'all choose or do, whatever, their things are right there on the screen. And if y'all can't see it,
Can I say one thing? I'm going to just say this. I'm going to be respectful. Y'all.
Jazz don't do it. Jazz don't do it. Jazz don't do it.
No, I'm going to be respectful. You cannot find no content creators that's going to be on here for 3 hours long and keep y'all entertainment for excuse me, I'm sounding like the preacher. Keep y'all entertained for 3 hours straight. Normal times y'all be done cut it off the first 10, 15 minutes. But we have entertained y'all for the last 3 hours and gave y'all a lot of informative information. We give you guys so much content that you guys make sure that y'all support everybody on the platform, because clearly half the stuff that we told y'all want to know any other way, and it wouldn't have been given to y'all like we've given it. Just saying. Just put out there.
For free.
That's it.
That's pretty black people.
I got nervous for a second. I got nervous.
I was like, oh shit.
I was
like, don't do
But Jazz, wherever you was going, I was gonna go with you. I'm about that life.
Well, with that said, I just know y'all got a rider in me for life over here.
Yeah,
okay?
man.
So y'all come for my friends, I'm on y'all ass.
Yeah, man.
So listen, if you all have enjoyed the show, like I said again, please support the content creators. Please support me, okay? I'm bringing this shit together. And we getting up out of here. I hope you all have enjoyed this whole show tonight. Please make sure you share. Please make sure you hit that like button. And shake it, Jazz. Listen, we get ready to get up out of here. I got a little Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
Don't go nowhere, y'all. Don't go nowhere.